Welcome associates, gather on the stand. This trial's a circus, but I've got a plan. Not a grifter, still worse than Dan. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK and a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 Ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? Me be the diva, she's running the show. Chief Capone and that, yeah, everybody knows. Fat, we're fat, well, nobody knows. What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK and a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 Ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle.
I was sleeping.
Sleeping.
Get bent, all you hooligans. What's up,
Hell
Ash?
yeah. That's what I want right there. That's a great way to start a conversation right there. You're speaking my language now.
That's amazing. What's up, Chloe? It is great to see you.
That's how we say hi in Massachusetts. We're just like, hey, get bent.
You all walk in each other's houses instead of, hey, what's up? You're like, get bent.
Yep.
Extra bent.
Extra bent.
I don't know what that means, but maybe you
extremely bent.
Maybe you need an exorcism if you're getting like that. I don't know.
No, if you're extremely bent, you're doing all right. You know what I mean?
You might be. Could be.
Yeah.
What's up, Bad Dazzer? How you doing?
Hey, Dazza.
Well, Hera did the opposite.
Hera left you or came down?
She left. She was here.
She was like, you know what?
And she left.
You guys told me to get bent. Bye. She's so upset that we told her to get bent.
She's like, I'm out. Fine. Whatever.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Be back later.
That's awesome.
Oh, goodness. Get maple syrup.
Good old maple ass. Extra kink
if you get bent.
You wake up, I got a kink in my neck.
Yeah, you might get an extra kink if you get bent. Man, boy, the last 2 days have started off strong.
Yeah,
it's just been strong. It's great. I love it.
Get bent, all you hooligans. The best way to start a conversation, in my opinion.
Awesome. Oh, man. We've almost made it through another week. I'm so happy. I don't know why.
I'm so happy. She's like, yay, another week.
Yay, another week. Almost made it. Is the gauge apple complimentary? What's the gauge?
Is the what?
The gauge apple?
What's it? Wait, where
What's
are
a
you
gauge
seeing that?
apple?
Oh, hold on, wait. This is a gauge apple?
I don't know what that is, Ash.
A gauge apple?
Is that a Canadian thing?
It must be.
Hello, Mr. Snipe.
Hello, Snipe.
Oh, AJ, it's strong, all right.
Gauged. I'm French.
Gagged. I'm French.
Gagged. It's a gag apple.
I'm French. I'm going to use that for my excuse for every mistake I make from now on. I'm French. Sorry.
Gag.
What's up, Christine? How are you doing?
Hello, Christine.
They'll be like, you don't sound French. I am. Trust
All you have
me.
to do is say, I am. Oui, oui. They'll believe you. Trust me.
I am. Just, yeah. Oh, man. Just kind of like letting people
filter on in.
Get in here. I do want to thank everyone for hanging out last night. The French are super kinky. Huh. Are they?
Hello, Gary.
What's up, Mr. John Gary? How are you, sir? Ash, I will give you something to gag on.
Oh, he will. I don't know if you just saw his recent meme he put in Discord.
He did. I saw he
So,
posted
who was
something.
it? Heidel? Was it Heidel who said measles, or was that Haley?
I didn't see any of that. I saw that he had posted something. I saw
It was
Heidel
like
had
months.
posted something, and then
Yeah.
uh, I saw something later like Heidel's like how to win an argument or something.
Mm.
I don't know, but yeah, I didn't. I
My
had.
excuse for everything.
Well, hey, if it works for you, I'm gonna steal it
I'm gonna steal it.
because
It's mine now.
that's what an American would do.
That's true.
We would steal it.
You think it's yours, Ash, right?
Wait till we show up.
I think not, ma'am. I think not.
Bad Dazzer might have a French in him. I about said Frenchy, a little Frenchy in him. Ooh, wee wee. Pay no attention to the ketchup and mustard gift. That's the one I'm going to look at the most.
You might be, your eyes.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said your eyes might hurt if you look at that one.
Oh. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just...
Oh, my eyes.
Food in the bedroom is allowed.
Now, by food, he's talking about chocolate syrup, whipped cream, that kind of stuff. He's not talking about a full cheeseburger and poutine now.
I think he's talking about whatever she wants to bring.
Listen, I guess he'll take whatever he can get, right?
Yep. John Gary, I watched that trial live before I ever started streaming. And then I streamed that trial, obviously not live, after I started streaming because they are some of the worst hilarious witnesses. They're bad witnesses.
Travis was I there for that?
I think so. He was the guy in Florida. He was a former NFL player. I think he'd gone to I think he went to Canada to play for them.
Wow.
But he had this crazy girlfriend, and they had gotten into it. She was like hitting him, and she ended up falling to the ground. Well, she had just had what is that? A Brazilian butt lift or whatever done.
Oh, a BBL or whatever. Yeah.
A BBL or whatever that is.
BBL, yeah.
I don't know. So she goes home and tells her brother.
I love how John Gary knows it. BBL. Yes.
BBL.
Correct.
Well, he's watching it right now.
Thank
So. What's up, Luca?
Hi, Luca.
How are you?
Hi, Luca.
I hope you got some sleep, sir. But so she goes home. Hello, Heidel. I missed you. Did I miss you?
I think
If
you
I did. Oh, I did. Sorry.
A Kardashian? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. But so she goes home, tells her brother. He gets some of his crew together. They go knock is a nice word. They go bang on this guy's front door I think at midnight or something. He lives with his mom and his brother. And they come banging on his door. Well, they've got all their weapons with them.
Yeah.
And there's an altercation. And I know John's going to be like, you're not getting this right. I know I'm not getting it all right. Anyway, Travis Rudolph, the defendant, ends up running back outside of his house and chasing them down the street. He ends up firing his weapon, and he kills one of them.
Oh.
I watched it with Legal Vices. That's where I first saw it. So they're driving his the people that came to the house. They're driving away. Instead of taking their friend directly to the hospital that they could have, and I think they maybe even had passed one, they stop in like some parking lot and then call the police. Well, their friend, when he was hit, he pretty much, I think, had died instantly. his hand, because the way that, like when he hit that, he probably it was probably instant. His
Yeah.
hand was frozen, and you could basically like fit the grip of a gun in his hand. Like it was frozen in that shape from the lactic
Wow.
acid or whatever is in your muscles.
Yep.
But they never found it. And when the defense was asking the question to the lead detective, who, like, this was one of her first cases, if not her first one, her answer would be, I have to know that there's evidence there in order to look for it. Like,
Wow.
she has to know that there's evidence there to find the evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, it made zero sense, and I think she ended up getting Detective of the Year after that trial. He fortunately was found not guilty, as he should have been, because they, in my opinion only, they had the wrong people on trial. Those prosecutors had the wrong people on trial. All their witnesses that came to testify for the state should have been the ones on trial for trying to go and take out Travis Rudolph
Wow.
instead
I
of
don't think I-
reversed.
I don't think I was there for that. I feel like I would remember something like that.
It's a crazy case. There was an attorney there. He was for the state. He had this like extreme 1960s, 70s comb over. I just called him attorney
Oh,
comb
Lord.
over. I'm like, dude, just cut it. Like, just give up. It's done. It's over.
Oh,
Like, when you go
John-
out in the Florida breeze, it's got to be like this on top of your head because,
Yeah.
and that's just strands. It's not even like,
Right. Oh, wait. I kind of vaguely remember. Maybe I was there for that.
yeah, I mean,
John said his mama's Cadillac. The defense attorney kept reminding the witness he was driving his mom's car.
I don't think she was blonde. I don't think so. It's over, Baldy. Yes, and then they do like their closing argument is ridiculous where the state's like almost like yelling at the jury. I'm like, why are you yelling at them?
Yeah.
And there was the defense had this expert witness come on, and he was the one like testifying about how that guy, when he died, how his hand had froze.
Right.
And of course, the state's like, well, how much are you getting paid to be here or whatever? I don't know. They were going through all his stuff. And he basically he didn't basically, he told that attorney, more than you. Like, I'm getting paid
Wow.
more than you to be here. I'm making
Well
more
then.
money than you. He's still in practice. He was still practicing. Like, he was an expert and a smart dude, but he just was not going to take, he just wasn't going to take any crap off of him. And he didn't. And that defense or that state did not know what to do with it. He was brilliant. I loved him. He was amazing. But now this girl's brother, I believe he was in medical school. And I'm like, he didn't get in trouble. So hopefully he was able to continue and go through medical school. She was a troublemaker. Absolutely.
Oh. Okay. I see it now on your channel. I didn't watch this because I started watching the Jesse case,
Khrushchev.
the eye drop case,
Hmm.
but then I left that and jumped in on the other one that you don't like to mention.
Oh, Shonda,
Yeah.
that dumb
Yeah.
cow. Yeah.
That's where I really jumped in. And then from there is when I started to like really get into it.
She was dumb. She
That was
was
like-
dumb.
Almost 3 years now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That is fucking, I'm sorry. That is,
You're fine. Okay.
you damn hooligans.
You have to get bent. Yeah,
Get
pre-med.
that, you hooligans. Yeah.
The detective saying she could only find evidence that she knew existed. Yes. I can only find the evidence if I know it's there. Like, well, then why do cops look for evidence? And the defense kept pressing her on it, and she just kept saying that, like, I only know this one sentence. That's all. I don't know any other words. And oh my gosh, and one of the witnesses, he was so disrespectful, and he talked like this the entire time.
Oh, hell no.
but
Mhm.
it was super slow.
That's so annoying.
I mean, I had him so sped up just so he sounded
When,
somewhat normal.
yeah,
It was awful. It was awful.
that's
They
crazy.
the jury did right.
That's like the one trial on your channel that I haven't watched. When I scrolled down, I was like, I feel like I remember seeing a football guy, but yeah, Maple Leaf hooligans
Get bit,
get
eh?
bent, eh? It's fine. She can talk like that because
Uh-oh.
she's French.
Yeah, that's right. We're all French. We're all French today. Wait, why is my chat disconnecting? And it's
I don't know.
reconnected. All right. Knock it off.
Yeah, cut it out. Lord. One state witness didn't want to be there and kept
Yeah, he was bad. I think it might have been that same dude.
sinking in his car. Ah. Oh, Canada.
Okay, so that's what it says over here. Caca.
That's what that says?
There's no Canadian flags over in
It
StreamYard.
just says caca?
It says caca.
Wow. That's messed up, Ash.
StreamYard doesn't like you, Canadian.
If I was Canadian, I'd be sending StreamYard a stern hooligan letter. Let me tell you. I'm deeply offended that you called my country's flag caca. Can you imagine the person who opens that email? That would be freaking hilarious.
I call BS. Well, they just called S. That's it.
Yeah, they just called you basically shit, but in like a polite way because they said it like they were a toddler. Caca.
Oh yeah, they showed. I forgot they had to send the deputy to get him. He was not happy. He was not a happy witness.
Wow.
Not at all. I always just be safe on your walks. That's all I ask. Make it home.
Yes,
It would
absolutely.
would have been funny if it said maple ass. It would have been hilarious. That would have been like the end of the stream. That would have been it
Yeah.
because we could not have done any better. Like,
AJ, if it said that, I would have been like, immediately, I need a picture of that. Absolutely, because it's going to be framed and put on my wall.
it's just going to be
Tomorrow.
played on loop, and it's going
Yes.
to be the intro and the outro. Like that's it.
Yep. Kiss my French rear StreamYard. A maple leaf with a peach.
Okay, what's happening?
I don't know. I just
There
approved
they are.
them.
Okay.
StreamYard just be a twat waffle today.
Both of them are acting up. They need to knock it off.
Oh, it's just saying my phone too. This service is currently unavailable. Shut
heck?
up.
All right, well, that makes me feel better that it wasn't for me. That's it,
That's it,
Riot.
Riot.
Oh, okay. Your chat okay, good. It's not just me. That'll
No,
be like the most kindest Riot ever. We won't
Ash.
We won't light your buildings on fire. Not like them Americans.
No, but Ash, remember when when YouTube changed the wrenches to shields? Me and Ash were like putting up picket signs, like picket sign emojis in Grandma's chat, being like, "We want our wrenches back.
Wrenches
We
back,
want our
yes.
Wrenches. And she's like, "Where?" Oh, it was so funny.
I don't get the shield. I like the wrench.
I don't either. Me too.
There we go. Luca can now tag us.
I tried to make my name as simple as possible.
I tried to
how,
make mine as long as possible.
Yeah, well, we already know that. Yeah, see, those are the little signs right there that me and Ash are putting in, little picket signs. Ronnie, señorita bonita.
What's up, Ronnie? She's like, what up, you MFers?
Here she is to call us mother effers.
Yeah, I guess that's the only way I can take it too, is that you're protecting the chat. That's what he said?
That's what said.
I
Where?
don't know.
When?
I don't know. Yeah. And now your chat was
Yeah.
disconnected? Okay.
Yeah.
That's around the
It's
world now, so that's a little rude.
literally from Germany. Get it together, YouTube.
Yeah, we got Bad Dazzer and Luca chats getting disconnected. Yours and mine. Like, that's it. That's enough.
So rude.
Oh, you
How
were making it
rude.
as long as possible.
Ow.
That's what she said. And he was like, you can keep trying. You got the same one.
So rude.
All right, so Ohio. It is so
Ohio.
rude. Ohio. Rude tube.
Rude tube. That's awesome. That's a good new name for YouTube.
Rude tube. So I haven't posted it yet, but I did make, I did cut the section out of the video last night where we were after the trial part had ended, and it's just the Frank part. So I will post that. Hopefully, this is the first time I'll be doing that. So, you know me, I'm like an attorney. Me and Tech, we're not best friends, but I'm learning. We'll see what happens. So I will try to get that done. Probably tomorrow. I have it done. I just need to get it out of StreamYard and posted and make sure it's okay.
Yeah, that's good. So then people can go and just watch that little clip of it and not,
Yeah. What's up,
and it'll
Chris?
always be there so I can always see it.
Yes, I'm gonna be there. Get Dave to help. I keep calling him. He does not answer.
No.
It's like
Dave has gone underground. All right?
Oh my
He's nowhere to be found. He's in Wick Pro.
yes, that's it. Okay, so we don't have like a ton
Yeah.
to do tonight. There's gonna be a lot of jumping around here. Jump around. I know that's what you're saying, Gabby.
I am. That's literally the song that, yeah. Jump
Uh-huh.
around, jump up, and get down.
Oh, Luca, I rewatched it today. I was like, did we start laughing at Luca before Luca started laughing at Luca? Because that would be horrible. But we didn't. Your laugh made us laugh, and then I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Well, that was such like a Luca response to what Luca did by accident. Like turned on his camera, he's like, "Oh God, oh my God!" It just like it was so priceless. It was like the best. Like if Frank was here and saw that, he would have just been like, "Are you?" That was hilarious.
I just, in my mind, he saw it all.
Yeah, oh, he saw it.
He
and he
saw
was
it
just
all.
like, "Oh, Luca."
Yeah, absolutely. It was, I mean, that was so funny. It was his reaction. You're right.
Yes, yeah, it was his reaction to himself. Like, he's, oh.
No, Gary. No,
No,
Gary.
and I wasn't kidding, Luca. You looked way better than I did that day, yesterday, because you should have seen my dang hair.
Just hope he doesn't see you now. Well, I will believe you on that. You're just napping with your cat. Aw, kitty.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, the laugh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
told Gabby, like, I hated the reason, but I had, like, so much fun with Luca and Gabby and Haley and Ronnie. Like, it was fun. I don't think that would hurt Frank for me to say that.
No,
I
absolutely
don't
not.
think he would want us to be just bawling our eyes out.
Which I did, unfortunately, but he would have loved that. You know,
But,
he would have
yeah.
been all about it.
Like, I was happy to finally, I got to meet Luca, got to hear Haley's voice, and I will be honest, I couldn't, when Haley popped in and she started speaking, I
Yep.
thought it was you.
I told you I do a great impression of
You
her.
do a great Haley, because I'm like, I had to watch her avatar. I'm like, is that her?
Yeah, yeah. And Haley is Haley is beautiful too. Like she's a beautiful person, beautiful soul, beautiful everything. She's beautiful. But it's funny when she swears because she has such a sweet voice by nature. And so when she swears, she was like, hey, fucker. You know, it's like, who says it like that? Put some tenacity in it.
It was
you know?
like, it's like the sweetest person ever telling you to F off.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? I think I will.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I will. I will F off. But thank you for giving me that suggestion.
It's like, even if Haley was really mad at me and she said that, I would never, like, be upset. The only thing I would ever do is just laugh because that would be so hilarious to me.
Yes. And it's like, when she first said, I'm like, what did she just say the F word, like, in the sweetest, most possible way ever?
Yeah. I've been telling you. It's crazy. It blows my mind every time.
I mean,
now when Ronnie says it, I'm like, girl.
Ronnie, like, I'd be like, please don't kick my ass.
And Ronnie will get you too. She'll get you.
Yeah.
She's not effing around.
She's not, and I love it. It's like
she'd call you out.
And I love it. One of these times, we have to have Ronnie on when we do some, like, crazy trial.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that
she'll be like, mother effer, he did not say that.
Yes. Haley is hilarious when she argues because she doesn't sound mean at all. She's like,
yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. She's hilarious. I
loved it that Ronnie said that her and I were the only two on last night that didn't have accents.
When in reality, Ronnie, you have a thick accent, just so you know.
And I've been told I have a accent from the northwest part of the country where I've never been ever in my life, like Seattle.
Well,
I don't know what that sounds like.
So.
Vehicle. That's because I'm a rural country girl. Yes, that's right. We were the normal ones.
Okay, Ronnie.
Framing that.
I love it.
Hey, StreamYard, clip that. It tells me I can say that.
Y'all Yanks have accents. Okay, caca.
Yeah.
I'm never going to let you live that down now.
Oh, hilarious.
Caca. Oh,
you have a mishmash? No. Like, it really is depressing and saddening and eye-opening that all of you guys that don't live in the States speak better English than the rest of us. You write it better. You say it better.
Yeah.
Like, your grammar's way better. And then we're all over here like, hey, y'all, watch this. Hold my beer. Like,
no, I definitely don't say that ever.
You sound like Midwest to me. Thank you.
But I don't say, hey, y'all, hold my beer. I don't sound like that.
That's the last thing a redneck says.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Sorry, nobody.
Actually, that's the last thing a redneck says.
Yeah, exactly that. Nobody's normal. Nobody wants to be normal.
That's why we're all
anyway.
here.
It's boring. It's boring to be normal.
That's why we all fit in here so well. It's because none of us are normal. And I already know I'm weird.
Yeah, I'm wicked weird. And Ash, thank you. I will get bent. That's a compliment. I appreciate that.
Don't you ever disrespect the USA like that again, Mom. I will issue a warrant.
Yeah.
Okay, will I get a padded cell by myself for like a week?
Yeah, can I request a padded cell for myself for a week? Thank you.
But can I wear my own clothes? And I don't want to wear those weird gel shoes.
The weird gel shoes. You're in jail. You can't be picking. I was just gonna say, Carmen's over there now. She's wearing her full USA outfit with her little shoes, and she's like, USA, USA.
Carmen's accent is all kinds of confused. It's got Indiana and Texas, and Indiana likes to think it's South, and obviously Texas is South. So She has no idea.
Well,
No,
my
they're like
aunt,
slides.
yeah, slip-ons.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Well, my aunt heard Carmen one time on the phone. I was talking to her, I had her on speakerphone, and my aunt's like, "Oh my God, her accent is adorable." She said to me. Well, she didn't say it like that. I mean, I was up in Quincy. She was like, "Her accent is fucking adorable, kid." And I was like, she doesn't hear it, but you know.
Oh,
To me,
she's
when I
getting
heard,
more Texas by the day.
oh yeah, for me, Carmen is like my own little Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. You know, I want to go home to Texas. She's like a little squirrel with a cowboy hat on, you know. She'll F you up. She's a tough little squirrel.
At least most of the Germans are momentarily drawn from making fun of Trump. They are swearing about your what? Buden's consular?
I'm sorry, but whatever that is, I'm not cleaning that up.
I'm not either.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
Nope.
apart from me, I still don't get that old brat. I don't know which one. Who's Bundeskanzler?
I don't know who
Cake.
that is
Can
at
I just
all.
call it Bunt Cake? Him, her?
AJ's like, it has a B and a K in it. Can we just call it Bunt Cake?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, I just said it because I don't know what they are. All right. Well, sorry
Well,
if I've offended
there you go.
anybody.
I've probably offended 25 people earlier this morning, so
But
get in line.
our Mr. Mertz, the president, is the bunt cake. Butt cake sounds better. All right,
The
we'll go
butt
with butt cake.
President Butt Cake is up next to speak.
I can't. She's walking.
mean-
She's probably walking like, dang it.
Heidel can translate for us. Does Heidel know German?
Yeah. Remember, kids?
She does?
Where have you been?
I don't know. Was I here? I'm always here.
She's-
What happened now?
She types in German all the time, and she was typing
I
in German
remember.
last night because Luca read it, and he said, "I'm not going to read the cuss words." And I said, "Well, I know what FFS
Oh, that's
means."
right. I'm sorry. Yep, I remember that. I
So-
told you my brain is stunted. There's a little screw in the left side that's a little askew. And I don't remember what happened last night, apparently.
There she is, Ronnie. She's like, "Which words?" Yeah, she's always talking German, and apparently Italian.
Yeah, she's Sicilian too.
Gabby, the clue is in her name.
Yeah.
Heidel.
You know what? You know what, Bad Dazzler? Go eat. Go lick something, for goodness sake.
It's like,
Hey,
oh,
Jesus.
okay, I will. You didn't name what that something had to be, so
Yeah. Just lick it. It's fine.
okay, as long as okay, good.
We don't know what we're saying, okay?
Yeah, I don't know
We're
what
stupid
I'm saying.
Yankees, apparently, to Ash. We don't know what's happening.
We just sound dumb down here.
Yeah, gosh darn it.
Gosh
Don't
darn
you
it.
know?
That sounds like an offer, Gabby.
Yeah, I keep telling you I'll have to ask my husband first, but, you know.
You dive, your husband's like, sure. Lick a beaver.
I think if Mr. Gabby said sure, Bad Dazzler would be at my front door.
In a minute. Like, he would resurrect the Concorde so that he could take a supersonic flight to
He'd
be
be like,
there.
I'm bringing my tea with me.
And my D. So
Here comes the D. I guess I can't speak German and
she sprechen Sie Deutsch and Guinea?
oh.
So she's
Sprechen die Deutsch, eh? I just did whatever that was, plus Canadian.
It's I don't know what the first word is. I speak.
Ich sprechen Sie Deutsch
Sprechen Sie.
in guinea pig. That's how I read it.
I just know.
I'm not smart.
I speak-
told you.
Dutch?
Dutch?
Is Sie SIE the Dutch? The Deutsch and the Guinea. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. I should know that.
Ja.
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 Do I speak German? No. I took I took some in high school, but that was a long time ago. And so I can remember, you just saw what I remember. Not much.
Hello, Spawn. Here's another one from overseas. Hello, Spawn
Oh.
Trooper.
He's like tried to slide by me there. Comes in
Oh,
dressed
here he
as,
comes. Look at, he's speaking another language.
oh my gosh. All you people not from America and all your languages that you speak. When we went to Haiti, they spoke English there too. And
I mean,
and their native Creole. I'm like, okay. I can
You know?
barely make it through English. Okay.
Yeah.
The
I barely
British are
speak
coming.
English.
Hey, I don't have an accent. Leave me alone. You guys talk funny. I'm the only
You
normal
do.
one here.
Carmen, go listen to Sandy Cheeks right now on YouTube clips. Go listen to her. You sound exactly like Sandy Cheeks.
Wow. That's a direct order.
No, legit. ASAP. You dang hooligan, you.
I am a
I
German
speak French.
dude, preferring to speak English. I even think faster in English.
I don't.
I don't either. There's like a little buffering spinny wheel most of the time.
For sure. Mr. Gabby's saying something to me, and that is just like spinning in front of my face as he's talking. I'm like, wait, I'm buffering. What did you just say?
Spawn's like, you need a hug. I have a few spare. No, I'm
Thanks.
good. I'm all right. Let's speak Native American. How? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Cheyenne might have a little something to say
Cheyenne?
about that.
Cheyenne's gonna come in here and whoop your ass.
Yes.
And you know she got that.
Yes. I said yes, I speak German. What's the guinea?
Oh, Italian. Guinea.
Guinea's Italian?
That's Guinea is a derogatory term
Oh,
for
okay.
Italian.
Ooh.
It's Guinea.
I thought she was talking about like New Guinea.
No, Guinea. She means Italian. Not you, Gabby.
I
You
hate
pick on
SpongeBob.
me all the time. Yeah, I know. It's fine. You can pick on me. That's fine. Also, that's not how you spell my name, but nice try.
Wow, just kick him while he's down.
Well, I mean, he said I pick on him all the time, so, I can't let him down.
I speak what I need to show respect and get around. Yep, still better than me. If
hate England.
I just generally lurk. J'ai vu. That's all I know. Si vous. Entree de something. Something.
You know what? Bravo. Bravo, AJ.
I don't know. Lady Marmalade.
That's better than... You know what? I feel like that should be at the end of that. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's all I got.
But you know what? I think it's super impressive, people who can speak multiple languages, because I can't and I wish I could. I always wish my grandparents spoke Sicilian to me, but they never did, so I never learned it. I picked up words here and there, but, yes, American Italian slang. Yeah, Guinea for Italian, yeah.
So Heidel says, I translated. And then Ash says, they are, and I love them for it. Good evening, Spawn.
Good night, Spawn Trooper. Thanks for coming in and just being you, man.
Oh my gosh. I am dying because I have no idea what she said.
Yeah, I don't know. You see what I mean, though? They're talking shit about us.
I know, and it's hilarious. I don't even care.
But Americans pronounce twat.
Twat.
That's my favorite swear. Twat waffle is my favorite swear word.
Now they're all like listing all their languages that they speak, and you and I are just over here like, I speak Indian and I speak Bostonian.
That's not how
You get a
Bostonian.
fap.
You get a fat.
I get a frap.
All right.
I get a frappe. You get a What do you get? A
I don't get
frappe?
shit.
What do you
No, I don't
get?
get a frappe.
You,
That's French, ain't it, Ash? Frappe. That's a French thing. I don't get that.
what do you get? What do you call it that's wrong?
Fucking ice cream. That's what I call it.
No.
A milkshake.
You get a frap.
It's called a frap.
You get a
Yeah.
frap. I get a frappe. I said fap. You don't get a fap. You
No.
don't get a fap.
That's where that whole thing came in with the song, the fap or fat, the frap
Yeah,
or fat.
that's. I had to
Nobody
go back.
knows.
I had to go back and sing it in my head. It
Drink
depends.
soda or pop
It depends
soda.
on the company I am, and if I am in the company of here, I can drink either soda or pop. If I was with Gabby, I would have to drink soda.
But I would understand if you said pop. It's kind of like the same thing in, New England or the East Coast, right? With sprinkles and jimmies. That's a big thing over here.
That's
If you
so
say
weird.
Sprinkles,
Well, because what's
They
a
look at
freaking
you
Jimmy?
dude, you can't order ice cream in Quincy and say sprinkles. They
Well,
look at you weird.
I can't even go
They're
to
Jimmys.
Quincy because I would call it Quincy, and I would
Yeah,
be too scared to
no.
order anything without. I
You
would just.
should be.
I would just tell you. You order it, and whatever it
Yeah.
is, I will eat it, and I'll pretend I like it, even if I don't.
Yeah, because you look like you come from a nice place and I don't. They would look past you and look directly at me and they would say with their eyes, "Did she just order sprinkles? Is she fucking serious right now?" And then I would say back at my eyes, "She's not from here, but she's with me. It's cool. Give her what she needs." You know what I mean? We have that eye contact going on. They know.
Well, I appreciate your protection.
Grinder, sub, hoagie, or hero. Grinda.
Grinda, sub.
Yeah, we have Grinda subs. I feel like hoagie and hero is like kind of, in my opinion, that's like kind of like New Yorkish. A hoagie. Well, I guess no, that's not true. I've heard of hoagies.
I don't know of anybody
Oh,
around here that has a hoagie.
Yeah, I say Grinda.
Kinda.
Make me a
See, I
sandwich.
thought that was an app that people had where they wanted to meet up.
Well, it is, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I know. Yes, Carmen, that would be me as well.
Okay, you Bostonians are extra special. Yeah, real special.
Hundreds and thousands. Wait. All right. I'm lost again. It
I
doesn't
don't
take
know.
much. It doesn't
Start
take
the
much.
show, man.
All right. Where's whoever at? Wake up, whoever.
She'll be around.
I
or
know
she'll
she's-
post in Discord after, and she'll be like, "I was sleeping."
I was sleeping. Well, all right. We'll give
Oh,
her
Heidel. Spawn Trooper's pulling a Gabby.
Heidel. Snark? You using the wrong translation program? Oh, that's... Is what you call sprinkles hundreds and thousands?
That's crazy. I never heard the what? No, hundreds. If you say hundreds and thousands over here, people are gonna
You better be
try and
talking
rob
money.
you because you got money in your pocket.
Yeah,
for saying that.
you better be talking money. And also here.
Well, they sell them at the stores, the sprinkles. And it says sprinkles on the thing, but when we get them home, I cross out sprinkles and I write Jimmy's.
You write Jimmy.
I do. I still have it in my cabinet right now. It's
Oh my
sprinkles are crossed
gosh.
out. It says Jimmy's.
When my
There's
great-
a whole article about this, about the Massachusetts and the whole thing against sprinkles and Jimmy's. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna find it because I read a whole article about it.
That's hilarious. When my great aunt and uncle moved
I
from
gotta
New
mute.
York City to CT to Connecticut, you don't need a CT scan. Sorry, they saw signs for grinders all over the place and thought they must really like their knives sharp around here. Is it true that in Boston they have a memorial for the victims from the attack a few years ago? Like the Boston Marathon attack? I have no idea. I don't know. You are old. All my sprinkles turn to wrinkles. It says runner beans on the packet, but they never been on a track. I just call sprinkles or sprinkles. Need to get my bunny hug and a snuggle on my Chesterfield. What? You guys. All right, you lost me. All right, and my YouTube chat has quit working. Well, thanks. Oh my gosh. I would assume. I don't know. Do they? You probably know. And Gabby's muted, so she's not answering. All right, here we go. If you're talking about the Boston Marathon, yes, they do have a memorial. It's on that street, that Boylston Street, that I'm sure I've just said wrong. And she'll come and tell me in a minute that I said it wrong. But until she does, come make fun of the way I just said that. A bunny hug is what you people call a hoodie? A bunny hug?
You didn't say it wrong. You said it perfectly.
I
Boylston
didn't?
Street.
Wow.
Boylston
Oh my
Street.
gosh.
That was good.
All right, folks.
You've been hanging out with me for too long now. You're just picking it up.
That's the end of the stream. I got it right.
Gabby's gone for a sprinkle. Yes, I did actually.
Well, I'm glad you muted. Thank you.
Bunny hug? That's outrageous. If you called that over here, you'd get beaten up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bunny
Let me
hug.
just go grab my bunny hug.
I thought
They'd
you
be
needed
like,
a hug.
What? No.
A Chesterfield is what you people call a fancy couch. Oh, I just call it a fancy couch.
I don't call it anything. I call it a fucking couch.
Wow.
What's fancy about a couch?
I have
It's a
no
couch.
idea. You have the couches like you don't sit on for the special occasion couches, I guess. I don't know.
Oh no, not in this house.
I mean, not in my house. I have rooms. We have our furniture in the room that we watch TV that the dogs are not allowed on, and then they have their couches that they are allowed on. Although, not one of them has laid. Rue or Hera has not laid on the couch that Hank always laid on at all since he passed away.
Wow.
That was in January.
They know that's a spot.
That's a
They know
spot. Like, they haven't done, it's not been touched. And I
That's
know that
weird.
because it has a blanket on it and it's not wrinkled at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's crazy because they used to always just like little kids bicker over freaking who gets what. And Hank was like, I get whatever I want because I can kick both your asses. And I have, and I will.
He walks up, move, bitch.
Pretty
Get
much.
out the way."
Pretty much. It's haunted. I should make craft dinner for supper. Yes, you should. Also, thank you for reminding me, Ash. Don't act like the dogs don't have their own full-blown living room. I didn't call it that, but that's their room. That is their room. We don't sit in there anymore. That's their room. But, Ash, you'll like this. Gabby, you will not. I don't know what you'll think about it, Gabby, because I don't know if she broke it when she cooked it. I didn't ask that part. But Brie was telling me that she made spaghetti for Madison. Or she made spaghetti, but she was giving some to Madison. So she took she took some scissors and she cut it up.
Oh my god. That? Why would I like that? I love how you started that conversation. You know what? Start the conversation the way Ash started this stream.
Get bent. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Get bent. You're going to love this. I don't love this.
Is craft dinner not macaroni and cheese? Because that's what I would think it is. I wasn't thinking about spaghetti scissors until my daughter-in-law brought it up today. And then I was like, freaking spaghetti scissors. I love it. They're spreading, Ash. They're spreading. It's becoming a thing. You better go get like that trademark now.
If I see those in the dang store labeled spaghetti scissors, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot immediatity.
I hope so. She'll just call like she did my Walmart and be like, "You don't sell that pot-sized spaghetti anymore. You hear me? You hear me?" And they heard her accent and was like, "Yes, ma'am." I
didn't call your goddamn Walmart. You think I got time to call your goddamn Walmart?
It's only one. There's
In
only one.
Spencer?
No, it's not. There's only one you would have to call because it's the only one that I buy food from.
Well, I don't even like going to my Walmart. You
I
think I'm
don't
gonna
like
call
going
yours?
there, but don't like. I hate going to the grocery store even worse.
Guys, I didn't, she thinks I have all this power. I have no power. I'm just a person who looks like a bum who lives in Massachusetts. I don't have all this power,
Yeah,
you know?
she also tried to tell me the mafia doesn't exist.
It doesn't. There's no such thing.
It's what I keep saying to protect
No such thing.
myself. There's no such thing as the mafia. It's a
That
joke.
Tony, he's keeping an eye on you.
Yeah,
I told you he was in Wit Pro, but I really sent him down to you.
Fat Tony's tree might have been knocked down. I'm not sure.
No, they don't. Get out of here, John Gary. Blasphemy, I tell you.
All right. On that note, something that we do need to use scissors for is this guy to cut off his man bun. Sorry if you have a man bun. I don't mean to be offensive. I don't like his.
It's not really a man bun. It's more like a garlic knot.
It is a garlic knot, isn't it? It's
Yeah, but
pretty
that
weak.
thing needs to be cut off.
It's bad. If it's
Well.
like some of the prisons, if he gets convicted, which I'm kind of leaning he will after his own dumbness.
Confession.
Yes. They shave their heads.
Yep. Hey, you know what, Spawn Trooper?
He could, but he's in jail.
I've been called worse.
What do
He
you-
could use a little conditioner at least. Yeah, he could. It does. His hair does look a little straw-like, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he's in
Oh,
jail.
crap.
Oh, I wasn't panicked. I
No.
figured you guys were just
No one's panicking.
yeah, I wasn't reading anything into it, but thank you for clarifying. Sometimes you don't know. And then sometimes you don't read stuff into it when you should because you're just used to people having fun with each other and it's fine. And then you get somebody that's not having fun and it's like, all right, calm down.
No, but we know that's Heidel knows Spawn. I know that Heidel knows.
Yeah,
knows
absolutely.
Spawn Trooper, yeah. If
Plus,
she had an issue, she
Heidel-
would tell you.
Heidel would tell you, yep.
Yeah, she would tell you. And then if she told you, then I would tell you. Because I'd be like, oh, Heidel's serious right now? Get bent. Get the F out of here.
Like you're in trouble, just so you know.
You're not effing with Heidel. His ponytail is a travesty.
It's a travesty.
Absolutely 100%
that is
travesty.
the word of the trial.
Hey, you know what? That's the real crime here, AJ, is that ponytail is a travesty.
Absolutely. And it is. And it's not feeling well. And I think it might have a rip in its stomach for reals.
Yep.
Unlike
Right.
him.
Mm.
He could get it cut. I let the inmates cut my hair all the time, handing them sharp objects like a razor blade and turning my back to them. What could go wrong? But hey, they give the best cuts. All right then. Not advice she
they're
got
not
from her
a
mother.
jellyfish. Dang it. Don't pet the inmates.
Yes, please don't do that. Heidel won't hold back. She's a tiny little one, but watch out. I believe you.
Yeah. She can
I
hold her
believe
own.
Heidel too. Yeah, there's a lot of little tiny people that are in here that I would not ever go toe to toe with. Even though I would have to look down on some of them. I would be scared of them.
Yeah.
I'm not like a giant by any means. But some of y'all are short because you've said it.
Yeah, we're real short. Thanks
They
for bringing
give-
that up, AJ, by the way.
Sorry. There's nothing wrong with it. That's fun size.
I'm going to go stand on a box now.
Don't do that. You'll fall over.
Well, thanks for having all.
I could have said, but you won't have far to fall. Ha ha. I didn't.
I'm going to go cry now. Bye.
All right.
Just
I'm not scared of short
Sorry.
people because I am short. Fun-sized people rock. Absolutely.
Yeah.
My mom was a fun-sized person, and
My mom
one of-
was a fun-sized person.
she was. And when they moved to California, One of the people that worked with my dad, who she did not like, told her if she would have lived in California her whole life, she would have been taller because of she would have gotten more sunshine. And I was like, oh, I bet that went over like a lead balloon. And she never forgot it. Like,
Right?
she was
Right?
like, shut up.
I love messing with people because they say stuff like that. I'm like, oh, is that a short joke with like a serious face? They're like, oh, no, no, no. And then I let them keep going, no, 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 I didn't mean anything. And I'm like, just kidding.
Just kidding. But I made you think, didn't I?
Yeah.
See,
But
that's
then
me.
I skip away.
And you're little, so you can, and nobody knows. Like,
Yeah.
is that an adult or is that a kid? Don't
Yeah.
ask. Don't ask her. Ask it. I'm coming to tackle you off the box.
She will too.
Just call them
Dang.
ankle biters.
Dang. Maple ass.
All right, I'm hitting play for real. We got a few minutes here, and then I'll be skipping around to closing. Or wait, I don't know. We got to jump around, like I said.
We are outside the presence of the jury. Mr. Lychwick, you indicated earlier that you wanted to make a motion at the close of the state's case.
Yes, Your Honor, I motion to dismiss.
All right. Do you want to present any further argument on that motion?
I have evidence with me today that I would like entered as Defense Exhibit 1 and 2 concerning the Axon body camera chain of custody, which would
Okay.
indicate...
Mr. Lychwick, let me just stop you, and I'll still hear from you. The motion to dismiss asks me to find that the state's case is insufficient as presented at this point. It doesn't have anything to do with any evidence that you would present or whether or not you testify. It's simply asking the court to decide, based only on the evidence and on the inference drawn most favorably to the state, that a jury could not come to the conclusion of guilt here. All right, so do you have any argument on that motion with that in mind?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
The evidence against me here, as I have long established for months now, is tainted. This case should have been thrown out 8 months ago at least, Your Honor.
All right. All of that has already been decided by the court and is irrelevant to the motion to dismiss. Nonetheless, the court considers the motion to dismiss, and as stated, the court draws all inferences in the light most favorable to the non-moving party, which is the state here. The court finds that the state has provided evidence here that there was a homicide at 1512 East North Avenue, that the victim was Carlos Maldonado, that the time of death was around April 14th of 2024, that the body was eventually dragged into a wooded area behind the apartment complex and was hidden from view. The state has also provided enough evidence to link the defendant to that homicide through items that were testified to, recovered from his car, his apartment, and certainly other evidence. There was medical information provided to establish the cause and manner of death, and the murder weapon being linked to the defendant. So based upon the evidence presented by the state, the court does find that the state has provided enough evidence for this case to continue to the jury, and the defendant's motion to dismiss at this time is denied. Mr. Lychwick, now is the time to talk about your decision whether or not you want to testify. Have you made a preliminary decision about whether or not you want to testify?
I do not wish to testify, Your Honor.
Darn it. Well, one, he already did. So, he just doesn't know he did, but he did. When he confessed to being on the
Mr.
tape.
Lychwick, do you understand that you have a constitutional right to testify?
I completely understand that, Your Honor.
And do you understand that you have a constitutional right not to testify?
I understand that, Your Honor.
Do you understand that the decision whether to testify is for you to make?
I understand that, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to influence your decision whether or not to testify?
No.
Did you want an opportunity to further discuss this with standby counsel?
I have already discussed this at great length with standby counsel, but thank you for asking.
Have you come to a decision?
I have come to a decision. I do not wish to testify in this trial.
All right. The court will make a finding that Mr. Lychwick is aware of his constitutional rights. He is competent to make the decision whether or not to testify. The court will find that Mr. Lychwick has been following this case. He has asked appropriate and some inappropriate, but he has asked some appropriate questions of the witnesses. He has followed along. He has a certain case theory in mind, and he is smart enough to come to the decision on his own. And therefore, the court will find that the defendant is voluntarily giving up his right to testify and exercising his constitutional right not to testify. So the defendant will not testify, and the jury will be instructed as such, as we discussed earlier. Mr. Lychwick, aside from what I said before about allowing you to make an offer of proof, do you have witnesses that you intend to call?
Not at this time, but I do have the defense exhibits.
Okay. And again, as I stated, I will allow you to introduce those as your offer of proof, but those would not be coming in absent a defense witness. So I'm going to bring the jury back in. I will ask if you have any evidence to present. You indicated that you wanted to rest personally in front of the jury, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. You can rest in front of the jury. I will then excuse the jury for lunch. We will come back at it's 11:30. We'll come back probably around 12:45 with the jury, or maybe we'll just say 1 o'clock with the jury. And then I'll excuse the jury. I'll let you make your offer of proof, and then we will break for lunch and we'll come back. Does that sound appropriate, Mr. Lychwick?
It does, Your Honor.
And Attorney Thompson?
Yes.
All right, let's call for the jury then.
So Heidel, he did yesterday at the end of the stream, he did say that he was not going to testify, but the judge, if I remember correctly, said he didn't have to make that decision right then, and he would ask him again, if I remember correctly. And I may not. I don't know. But we did hear it. He did ask him one other time. Also, it's time to put on your defense. When the judge says, do you have any witnesses to present? You can say, not at this time, but now's the time. Like, that's it. Once you don't get another time, you just missed your time. All right. So I'm going to, unless you guys just want to hear the judge, him say to the judge that he rests, I'm going to go to the next little bit. He could have called some administrator from the police department to get the body cam logs, and he could have done a lot of things. Or you know who else could have? An attorney. An attorney. If what he says is true, he really needed an attorney to present that for him and to get those witnesses for him. Unfortunately, I don't think that's true. After he said all the things he said about the video the other night, because he was basically like, "That's not me." That's not what I was doing. I think he really thinks he can come back at any point in time and to say other stuff. Yeah, he's like, I want to open my case back up. All right. Oh, I can't. That's too far. All right, so the jury comes back in. He rests. They send the jury back out. And I keep going past where I need to be. Probably not.
You may be seated.
But maybe there would have been something there that helped him.
We are outside the presence of the jury. Mr. Lychwick, I'll allow you to make your offer of proof. Had you had an expert witness, what do you believe the evidence would have shown?
The evidence would clearly show, Your Honor, that the Waukesha Police Department, headed by this particular investigation and action, was headed by Detective Benjamin Stern and perhaps 7 other of his detectives and specialists and officers that they deliberately doctored the body camera footage from the car stop of December 1, 2024, at the beginning of the car stop when it initially occurred, and that the audio portion of Officer C.D. Baca in the driveway of my residence when he dropped me off has been deliberately altered.
Okay, Mr. Lychwick, let me just pause you. I'll continue to hear from you, all right? For an offer of proof to have any value on appeal, it has to be evidence-based. So what I'm asking you is, what are the facts, not the conclusions, not the argument, not your inferences, but what are the facts that you think an expert witness would have been able to show for you, and what are the exhibits that you want to introduce? So I don't want to hear you say the evidence was fabricated. My expert will say that the evidence was fabricated. That has no value for you on appeal. So tell me the facts that would have been introduced.
My expert witness will be able to pull apart the digital video, the Axon body camera footage, with a video editor, which is commonly available on any computer, and show what I have brought before the court. They will be able to show timestamps. Perhaps we're hoping to find Detective Fian's digital signature in there. Perhaps his calling card that he leaves when he does his forensic digital searches or modifications. I believe he calls it formatting. When that was done, he almost certainly will have left his calling card, or whoever was operating in the Waukesha Police Department who was doctoring these portions of the Axon body camera footage will have left these in there. It is well known, Your Honor, it is a technical fact that when you, at least at the point that we are now in this technology, that when you alter digital video or audio, there is a sign that you were in there. There is a sign that the person who did it was in there. And we're hoping to expose that, and we're hoping to expose the mere fact that this tampering was done, that these items were changed in these videos. The Axon body camera footage of Officer C.D. Baca and Officer Joshua Tyndall.
Now, Mr. Lychwick, the only times during this trial that I have heard the names of those two witnesses or those two officers has been from you when you voiced your objections. So none of the evidence in this case against you is reliant upon those officers. We have not seen their body cameras. We have not seen body cameras of any witness except for Detective Stern. So the other question that I have for your offer of proof is, what is the relevance of any of that evidence?
The relevance is, Your Honor, that these evidences are directly connected with this case. The car stop was executed, and these items were initially entered as evidence against me and furnished to me in discovery as evidence. And the fact is that they were deliberately altered to try to cover up something within the goings-on of the Waukesha Police Department. I am establishing, may I tell the court what I'm trying to establish here?
Sure.
I am establishing the fact that that my accusers have resorted to the tampering of evidence, and I have come across hard proof that they have, and I have some of it here, if I may go on, Your Honor, in their chain of custody for this evidence, showing considerable alteration with what they call in the if I may use the terms used for this technology, in the alteration of the checksum data. In several places, especially with C.D. Baca's portion of the Axon body camera footage for that date and time frame. And for some suspicious and inordinate activity of the same type within the context of the Axon body camera footage of Officer Joshua Tyndall, who was also responsible for stopping me at that point in which my vehicle was seized, and it is being used. All the evidence is taken from the trunk and everything are being used as evidence that have been brought up just recently during this portion of the trial as evidence against me. These officers were privy to this, and they were part of this action that is being used against me here, Your Honor.
Mr. Lychwick, do you have exhibits that you want to enter as supporting
Yes, I
your
do,
offer
Your
of
Honor.
proof?
And if I could get back the original search warrant that I provided the court from the
We'll make a
27th?
copy of that. It's Exhibit
For my records.
221.
For my records, Your Honor.
What I'll do, Mr. Lychwick, is I'll take those exhibits that you would have entered and mark them. Are there two of them?
Yes, there are, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll mark them as, we'll say 250 and 251.
Let me just make a note of that, Your Honor. Would this be considered a defense exhibit then, or just an exhibit?
The way we do the numbering doesn't differentiate between state witness and defense, or excuse me, state evidence and defense evidence. It's just sequential ordering, but I'm skipping ahead to 250 just to set these two apart. The last number in sequence was 221, which was your exhibit. But again, it's not labeled as a defense exhibit. It's just Exhibit 221. Anything else you wanted to say regarding your offer of proof, Mr. Lychwick?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything for the state regarding matters to discuss before we come back at 1 for closings and instructions?
No, thank you.
Mr. Lychwick, anything else?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll give you time to gather those exhibits, Mr. Lychwick, and submit them with the court. One other thing I'll note too, consistent with how we've conducted this trial from the start, because of Mr. Lychwick's tethering to the floor, I'm going to have closing arguments delivered from council table.
May I stand at council table?
You may stand.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Lychwick, you may stand as well if you want to at council table when you are giving your closing argument.
Thank you.
Okay, we are adjourned until 1.
How did they put his DNA on the red rum weapon? It's a conspiracy, I tell you, and a travesty. All right, we're fast forwarding to closings, going through their lunch break. A long lunch break. Don't worry, we aren't missing anything right here. Otherwise, I would have written it down. Back you up a little bit. My gosh. All right.
Some conclusions and opinions are not evidence. In arguments of the parties, because the state bears the burden of proof in this case, the state is allowed to go first and also make a rebuttal closing if they so choose. Attorney Thompson, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, good
I hope
afternoon,
so.
everyone. Thank you so much for your patience over these last few days. There's been a lot presented to you, and you are here to perform your civic duty, and we very much appreciate it. We're here this week because of Carlos Maldonado, and we're here to find out and prove to you who killed him. And now at the close of our case, the state has proven to you that Mr. Maldonado was killed by Mr. Lychwick, the defendant. As you heard from the court, the two elements of first-degree intentional homicide are that the defendant caused the death of Mr. Maldonado, and he acted with intent to kill him. We also have an intent element in the second charge of hiding a corpse. So instead of repeating the evidence for both charges, My intent here with closings is to argue how all of these pieces fit together for both charges. First, when we consider intent, as the court said, you can't look into a person's mind, and that's fine. So what do we have here in front of us? Operation Slop Shop. We have dates on exhibit number 146, and it says targets identified. It goes back to November of 2023, and interestingly enough, when we look at those autofill sections on Mr. Lychwick's cell phone, that's when you start seeing Mr. Maldonado's name. And those autofills don't just happen. That is the user who has to manually input those names, and then the phone remembers it. Then we have him on exhibit 146, I'm sorry, 146, as the target of the first operation. And the numbering of all four of these operations is very important, because when you look at exhibit 147, which is Operation Starling, it says at the bottom, the operation can commence since Operation Slop Shop is completed. Funds and reparations have been seized from Slop Shop, so for Starling, and all threats from the first operation have been neutralized. That first operation is Carlos. Now, how do we know that this note was written by Mr. Lychwick? When we look at all of the pieces surrounding this note, and even some of the context and additional items in there, we know that it belongs to Mr. Lychwick. So number one, it's found in his apartment. That's a really good place to start. He lives alone. He references his brother and his mother. He is next door neighbors with Mr. Maldonado. And think about all those German references. Absolutely fine to enjoy German history, to want to go visit it. That in and of itself is not criminal. But the whole point of playing those clips and showing you those conversations is to provide context and show that these notes belong to Mr. Lychwick, and they were written by him. There's another name in Exhibit 146 that we have referenced several times of Raven. The sole reason that the state provided the information and the phone searches and the Google returns about Raven is to connect Mr. Lychwick again to these notes. That is the sole reason. When we look at intent to kill and intent to conceal a body, we're also looking at the medical evidence here. And we heard Dr. Scheel talk all about how they processed this scene, how they brought Mr. Maldonado back, and why they did those x-rays. And her words were very specific. When we have a concealed body, we need to be careful on how we process and examine. And when they do those first set of x-rays, that's when we see the two projectiles, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But Dr. Scheel determined that the cause and manner of death was homicidal violence by the 2 gunshot wounds, and his manner of death was homicide. We may not know how far away Mr. Lychwick was standing from Mr. Maldonado when he shot him. We may not know which gunshot wound came first. But what we do know is that is the epitome of intent to kill. Because that is 2 times you have to pull that trigger. 2 deliberate times. And when we consider the trajectory that Dr. Scheel and Dr. Truesdale talked about when they used that probe, both trajectories of those gunshot wounds were in the right, up, and out the left. Almost as if they came in quick succession to have such a close trajectory to each other. Regardless, though, that's 2 times. We also have evidence that these gunshot wounds are front to back. So Mr. Lychwick is standing right in front of Mr. Maldonado. And let's not forget about the fact that Mr. Maldonado was shot in the face. That is deeply personal. That is intent. That is, I am removing this human being from this earth. That is the target. And that is a surefire way to kill someone, by shooting them right in the face. We also heard from Dr. Truesdale about how there were other fracture lines on Mr. Maldonado's skull, and she talked about how that comes from the energy of the bullet, and all that energy needs somewhere to go. When we talk about then how all the threats are neutralized, if that's not intent, I don't know what is. We also then consider the phone searches from Mr. Lychwick's cell phone that we recovered during the search warrant on November 26th. What's interesting here, and what kind of overlaps with the trail camera videos, is that search on April 21st of 2024, 7 days after Mr. Maldonado was murdered, and about 10 days before we see him on that trail cam. He's searching for carcass removal, disposal, how to dispose of spoiled food safely. Sure, could be innocuous, I guess, but not when you consider everything in the totality. That timing is just too specific. The nature of those searches, the carcass, he's referring to Mr. Maldonado. That's what this evidence shows. Because at that point, he has Mr. Maldonado up on top of that hill in the area in which Moxie gave her trained final response. But this is an apartment complex. This is land that's shared by everybody. And eventually, he'll probably be discovered. And so now, a week later, we have this search of how to get rid of a carcass. And remember, that DNR article had 3 options. You can either take it to a landfill, you can take it back to where the harvest originally occurred, or you can bury it. Mr. Lychwick goes a little bit out of order, but it does make sense when you think about the timeline that we've presented to you. So first, we have him on those trail cameras then, 10 days later, with all of his gear. He's got his shovel, he's got his boots, he's got the plastic sheeting, he's got that black packaging with him that looks very, very similar to all of these black garbage bags. And he is up there for 30 minutes where we don't see him anymore, from 12:41 a.m. to 1:10 a.m. And when we see the direction that he's walking, it's exactly the direction up that hill. Because then when you go off camera, you continue going up the hill, or you can divert to that footpath where we eventually found Mr. Maldonado. And there was a lot of talk about something on Mr. Lychwick's hip in that video. Detective Stern said, "I can't tell for sure what that is." And Mr. Lychwick posited that it is a flashlight. Let's go with that. Let's say it is a flashlight. It makes sense in a way, because as you're up there on the top of that clearing, knowing, hey, the DNR suggests that I need to bury a carcass, so I'm going to try digging and I'm going to bring my shovel out there. There's no lights up there. So of course you need a flashlight to see where you're digging. But then he realizes this isn't going to work. And as Detective Stern talked about, the dirt up there, you can get down a little bit, but then eventually you're hitting clay, you're hitting something harder. And that shovel that we have is not something that's going to be able to break through that. He can't bury Carlos deep enough to avoid detection. So then what does he do? Landfill. That's what we're going to do with this. So he starts dragging him down, because it's a lot easier to go down that hill than it is to go up that hill. So between that and Moxie hitting up there, that's where this all started. So then as he decides, I need to get rid of Mr. Maldonado, I need to get him off of this property, he has him in these opaque black garbage bags, which we saw from the Google returns. He's got the tarp as well, which helps him drag or slide Mr. Maldonado down the hill to this footpath. The ropes, when you look at those ropes that were tied to the chair in Mr. Lychwick's apartment, and you put them side by side with those ropes recovered from Mr. Maldonado at autopsy, look at those patterns. Look and make that comparison, because those are the same kinds of ropes. Because he used what he had. And so even those knots, if you look at how those knots are on each of those 4 ropes, they look pretty close to those photos of the ropes from his apartment. And when we talk about intent to conceal, he's even threading those ropes through the grommets on the tarp. We have tape on Mr. Maldonado's hands. We have that black duct tape that is used to enclose Mr. Maldonado, to tie together or tape together those black plastic garbage bags. And then once he is in this footpath, and we saw a picture of Carlos, he's not a small guy. And so if it's too difficult to get him into a car to bring him to a landfill, I can't drag him back up the hill now, so he's gonna have to stay here. And so then we start piling on all of those branches, all of that debris, and he goes undetected. Family knows that Carlos isn't here, that he's missing, but nobody sees him anymore. After Home Depot on April 14th, we see from his phone records he comes back to 1512 East North, and then nothing. There's no movement. Nobody sees him again. That combined with what he's wearing on that Home Depot video, and that's what he's wearing when we find his remains, this all goes to establishing April 14th. And even going back to those trail cams, yes, we have that half-hour break, but we never see Mr. Lychwick come back with any of his tools or his gear until 4:39 a.m. that morning. He goes back and forth. We see him go to the garage. We see him walking back up in that direction. So that's 4 hours where he's out there and he's not exercising. That just doesn't make any sense compared to what we saw him bringing out there. So then we talked a lot about the search of Mr. Lychwick's vehicle. And before we get to that point, though, he goes to U-Haul. And that is out of the ordinary for what the detectives have been seeing in terms of his pattern of travel over the last few days. So as he starts traveling north, we follow him to a storage facility that he has no history of searching for until within 48 hours of us finding Mr. Maldonado. He had rented it, according to that receipt, on November 1st, gets that free month promotion, and now he's got to empty everything out because that month is, maybe he's moving it. Maybe he's going to another storage unit. I don't know. But what we know is he emptied it. And then we follow him. And we saw him on the surveillance emptying it. So we follow him back to Waukesha. Officers stop the car. They seize the car. There's nobody else in the car with him. And what do we find after we get a warrant to search his car? The murder weapon. Inside that trunk, we find the shovel. In the back passenger seat, we have boots. We have numerous boxes of 9mm ammunition. So for Mr. Lychwick to say, I've never seen that gun before, I don't know what it is, I don't know how it got there. You certainly have a lot of ammunition for a 9mm. So then we also find all these garbage bags. We start putting all of these pieces together here. What's important to know, and really I'll sum up Ms. Crawford's testimony. She told us all about firearms identification and how we have those striations and those grooves and the manufacturing characteristics versus the individual characteristics. But here's the bottom line. These two projectiles recovered from Mr. Maldonado's body were fired from this gun, period. End of story. So now you have an individual who is targeting the victim. He has his name written in notes. He is up in a trail area at the top of the hill. He is hiding evidence related to a homicide. And you heard on that recording, yeah, they were tearing up everyone's apartments and I had to get my war bags out of there. Your war bags with the murder weapon? Thank you very much. So now we have this, and Ms. Crawford says, yep, this is the murder weapon. Now we go and arrest Mr. Lychwick. We get his buccal swab, which you've heard a lot about. And this is another reason why this whole theory of, I've never seen this gun before, I don't know anything about it. His DNA is all over that gun. When we heard from Ms. Taylor, we talked about the swabs from the grip of the Luger, and it's, in the state's view, important because this is a single source profile. There is no mixture. There is nobody else's DNA from the swab of the grip of this Luger. And it's Mr. Lychwick. And you heard Ms. Taylor talk about how in order to find another profile, or it would take us testing a quadrillion people to see a similar profile. There are not a quadrillion number of people in the world. So there's no question that Mr. Lychwick's DNA is on the grip of this Luger. Then we also look at the towels and the rubber bands. The exterior towel is a mixture, but we have very strong support for inclusion, which is the highest reporting level that our state crime lab has. We also see that quadrillion number again. And then we get to the interior towel, which is back to a single source profile. And it's Mr. Lychwick's. So ladies and gentlemen, sometimes, and you heard Mr. Lychwick talking about it, objecting to it, sometimes little things, they might seem, well, everyone has bleach. Everyone shops for hand soap. Everyone shops for garbage bags. True. I don't dispute that at all. But you can't take everything and just look at it individually in a vacuum. Your role here is to search for the truth, not to search for doubt. And the truth is that on April 14th of 2024, Mr. Lychwick murdered Mr. Maldonado. And all of the evidence is right here in front of you. And so I'm asking you, when you go back there to deliberate, that you hold Mr. Lychwick accountable and you find him guilty on both counts. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Thompson. Mr. Lychwick, you may give your closing argument. You may stand at council table if you would like, and you can also use the lapel microphone if you want.
I think this microphone will suffice, Your Honor.
Go ahead then.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for coming and giving your precious time and effort to this case. I ask you now to do what you must do to acquit me of these horrible charges. I am totally innocent of this crime. I did not know this man well enough to hurt him. He did not know me well enough to have attempted to hurt me in any way. We were neighbors, but we did not know each other. The defense argues that I went on top of the hill. They take broad liberties with the truth and with their idea of facts in this case. But the fact is they have no proof that I was ever even on top of that hill. I have established that I have a right to be out in my own yard and do whatever I do. They have no proof that I even spent all the time they're saying I did on the night in question when they're insinuating that I had something to do with the handling of poor Mr. Maldonado. They don't know that I went home and that I was on a hike looking around for possums that lived in my yard and feeding my rabbits because I couldn't sleep that night, that I normally would put my tools down and go for a run up and down the hill or a
Possums.
quick trip to buy groceries.
Shut it down,
At
buddy.
all hours of the day. During the daylight
No one
hours, I
believes
use
that.
a jogging suit. At night, if I'm out in my
I'm going
jungle,
to object at this point. This is all testimony and none of these facts are in evidence.
That's sustained. Mr.
Possums.
Lychwick, I
Oops.
caution you, you can argue inferences and argue what the state doesn't show in their evidence, but you can't testify about matters that have not been testified about. So just be careful that you're not trying to introduce new evidence or testify in any way. You can
really
continue.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you were instructed to do so, I implore you, if you have any doubts in this matter, to find me not guilty. There are plenty of doubts in this case and what the prosecution has established as their case against me. The accusers, the Waukesha Police Department, headed by the investigative team of Detectives Benjamin Stern here. I implore you to weigh in consideration of my innocence in this matter and to take into consideration the manner in which they executed their search warrant against me. The search warrant being established originally because one of their detectives asked me, I think this has been established as evidence already, asked me about the presence of plastic bags in front of my car, in which I truthfully answered the detective, telling the detective that I moved my shovel and everything into my
I'm going to
car for
object.
winter.
None of this is in evidence.
It has to be.
It's sustained. It's sustained. It's not in the trial record. The jury has not heard any evidence of this, and the legality of the search warrants and the manner of their execution is not an issue for the jury to determine. You can continue, Mr. Lychwick.
If I may, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have been unable to present a hearty defense in this matter because I have been imprisoned in the Waukesha County Jail for 18 months now and isolated from my funds and my family and my friends and my
Judge, I'm
ability
going
to
to
hire an
object.
attorney.
Okay, Mr. Lychwick, stop, please. Again, these are not matters for the jury to consider. They are to consider only the facts and evidence that was presented in the case, not what could have been, not what wasn't, only the facts and evidence that have been presented. Your status during the pendency of this case is not relevant and should not be matters for the jury to know. You introduced it, but it should not be for them to know. So focus on the issues here and the evidence that has been received in the trial this week, and you can continue your arguments.
Your Honor, you noted these protests throughout the trial that
I have. Now continue.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you again, if you have any doubts as to my guilt, please find me innocent. I have a life out there. I am a good man. I am a God-fearing Christian. I just want to go home. I want to resume my life. And when I go home, the Waukesha Police Department and anyone assisting them will be able to continue searching for the actual killer or killers of the poor victim in this matter. As long as I am in custody, they have stopped looking for who actually killed this man. Imagine that whoever did this is still on the street. I implore you to please send me home. Find me not guilty in this matter because I am not guilty in this matter. And owing to the corruptibility of people and human nature, I am telling you there is a corrupt element within our local Waukesha Police Department. And if you find me innocent, perhaps there will be some house cleaning and they can take care of it. Somebody will investigate this matter and we will all be a little safer. I thank you for your time in coming here again. And again, my final statement to you is, if you have any doubts in this matter, if you have any doubts about my guilt, please find me not guilty.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
rest my
Lychwick.
case.
Any rebuttal closing, Attorney Thompson?
Very briefly.
Go ahead.
What I'd like to posit to the jury is there's probably someone else who really wants to go home or wanted to go back to his apartment that night.
I object, Your Honor. She's already had her chance to make her statement in this matter.
The objection is overruled because the state bears the burden of proof in this case. It is allowed by law to give a closing argument and provide a rebuttal closing. So the state gets the last word. Attorney Thompson, you may continue.
Thank you. Mr. Maldonado had plans with his daughter, and she never anticipated that he wasn't coming back to his apartment that night. And so who's responsible for that? Mr. Lychwick. So let's all remember why we are here. Because Mr. Lychwick murdered Mr. Maldonado. And that's what this evidence shows. And the law that the judge read you is not, if you have any doubt, you're not searching for doubt. You search for the truth. And the standard is not beyond all doubt. It is
Objection, Your Honor.
What's
She's
your
trying to
objection?
instruct the jury to find me guilty.
I disagree, Mr. Lychwick. The state is reciting elements of the reasonable doubt instruction. That's permissible. And ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, you are bound to follow the law and the instructions I give you, not the law and the instructions the attorneys may interpret or recite. Ultimately, what's in the jury instructions is what you follow. Attorney Thompson, you may continue.
Thank you. As I said, it's not any doubt. It's not even beyond all doubt. It is beyond a reasonable doubt. When you look at all of these pieces together, just like Dr. Truesdale said, the bones tell a story. They tell a story about someone's life. And all of these pieces of evidence here tell us the story of how Mr. Lychwick murdered Mr. Maldonado and then hid his body so that nobody would find him and hopefully he would get away with what he did. So I'm asking you to find him guilty on both counts. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, members of the jury, the duties of the parties and the court have been performed. This case has been argued by the parties. The court has instructed you regarding the rules of law which should govern you in your deliberations. The time has now come when the great burden of reaching a just, fair, and conscientious decision of this case is to be thrown wholly upon you, the jurors selected for this important duty. You will not be swayed by sympathy, prejudice, or passion. You will be very careful and deliberate in weighing the evidence. I charge you to keep your duties steadfastly in mind and, as upright citizens, to render a just and true verdict. You are to decide only whether the defendant is guilty or not guilty of the offenses charged. Any consequences of your verdict are matters for the court alone to decide and must not affect your deliberations. The following 4 forms of verdict will be submitted to you concerning the charges against the defendant, Kevin Lychwick. As to count 1, one verdict reading, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, not guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information. Another reading, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information. As to count 2, 2 verdicts. One reading, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, not guilty of hiding a corpse as charged in count 2 of the information. Another reading, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, guilty of hiding a corpse as charged in count 2 of the information. It is for you to determine whether the defendant is guilty or not guilty of each of the offenses charged. You must make a finding as to each count of the information. Each count charges a separate crime, and you must consider each one separately. Your verdict for the crime charged in one count must not affect your verdict on any other count. This is a criminal, not a civil case, and therefore, before the jury may return a verdict which may legally be received, the verdict must be reached unanimously. In a criminal case, all 12 jurors must agree in order to arrive at a verdict. When you retire to the jury room, select one of your members to preside over your deliberations. The presiding juror's vote is entitled to no greater weight than the vote of any other juror. If you need to communicate with the court while you are deliberating, send a note through the bailiff signed by the presiding juror. To have a complete record of this trial, it is important that you communicate with the court only by a written note. If you have questions, the court will talk with the parties before answering, so it may take some time. You should continue your deliberations while you wait for an answer. The court will answer any question in writing or orally here in open court. When you have agreed upon your verdict, have it signed and dated by the person you have selected to preside. After you have reached a verdict, the presiding juror will notify the bailiff that a verdict has been reached. Everyone will return to the courtroom. The verdict will be read into the record in open court, and the court may ask each of you if you agree with the verdict. We will first swear the officer and then strike the alternates.
All right. We don't need to hear all this. So, the jury retired at 2:01 p.m. Central Time, and the jury reached its verdict at 2:47 p.m. Central Time. 46 minutes. I would say his little self-snitching didn't help him, is my guess. But what do I know? I know.
Is the 522 just the poll? Thank you.
It was fast.
Thank you. You may be seated. I have been advised that the jury has a verdict. Is that correct? Is Mr. Morotek the jury foreperson?
Yes.
Okay. Could you please hand the folder to the bailiff? The court will now read the verdict. In the matter of State of Wisconsin versus Kevin Lychwick, verdict as to count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information, signed and dated this 11th day of June, 2026, and it bears the foreperson's printed name and signature. Verdict as to count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin W. Lychwick, guilty of hiding a corpse as charged in count 2 of the information, signed and dated this 11th day of June, 2026, again bearing the foreperson's printed name and signature. The other 2 verdict forms are left blank. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to do a process called polling the jury. It's going to ask each of you individually if these are your verdicts. I'm going to start in the back corner. Ma'am, are these your verdicts? Are these your verdicts, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are these your verdicts? Are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
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 Are these your verdicts?
Yes.
And are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the state satisfied with the polling?
Yes.
Mr. Lychwick?
I don't know what to say at this point.
Okay. The court has polled all individual jurors, and all jurors have indicated that these are their verdicts. Members of the jury, with the verdict delivered, your service in this case has concluded. Therefore, you may now freely discuss the matter with any individual of your choosing, and all of my restrictions on such discussions have been removed. However, it's important for you to understand that you are under no obligation to discuss this case or answer any questions about it unless I require you at some later date to answer questions about it. This applies to interactions with the parties, their attorneys, the members of the media, any other individuals. Should you choose to discuss the case with others, though, I urge you to approach these conversations with the seriousness that they deserve. I would also recommend that any discussions you engage in are ones that you would feel comfortable having in the company of your fellow jurors and openly in court under oath. While you have the right to speak freely about this case, it is important to remember that discussions in the jury room were conducted in an environment designed to be open and free from fear of reprisal or criticism. Your fellow jurors shared their opinions fully and candidly and may not want their opinions made public. Therefore, I urge you, when you discuss the case and discuss deliberations, you discuss those from your own viewpoint and not the viewpoints of your fellow jurors. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I have a couple of matters to still discuss with the parties. It'll take probably about 5 minutes or so. If any of you have any questions or feedback that you would like to give me, stick around in the jury room and I will come back and do my best to answer those questions if you have any. Otherwise, on behalf of Waukesha County, I extend my deepest gratitude for your service in this case. I recognize that you have devoted considerable time to this case this week, but your contribution is a vital component of our justice system as enshrined in the United States Constitution and our state constitution. So it's my hope that you have found this experience to be rewarding. You are now discharged in this case. Thank you.
All rise for the jury.
Thank you. You may be seated. We are outside the presence of the jury. Attorney Thompson, any motions from the state?
I would ask that the court enter a judgment of conviction on each count.
Mr. Lychwick, are you moving for judgment of acquittal notwithstanding the verdict?
Yes.
Okay. The court will grant the state's motion and order judgments of conviction as to each count. Mr. Lychwick, I'll advise you that you are a convicted felon now, and as such, you may not use or possess a firearm for the remainder of your life. You also may not vote until your civil rights have been restored. We will schedule this case for sentencing. Attorney Thompson, do you have a specific length of time in mind as to how far out you want to go for sentencing?
I am not requesting a PSI in this case, so at the family's wishes, as soon as the court can accommodate, please.
Mr. Lychwick, there is a mandatory sentence of life imprisonment on count 1. The court does have the ability to determine early release or eligibility for release, I should say. One of the options you can exercise for sentencing is a request for a pre-sentence investigation. The state's not requesting one. I don't particularly need one, I don't think. But if you would like one, we could order a pre-sentence investigation. Otherwise, I could offer a date as early as tomorrow for sentencing.
I would like a pre-sentence investigation, Your Honor.
Okay.
Not tomorrow.
I'll allow for the pre-sentence investigation, so we'll schedule the matter accordingly.
He's wasting time.
That'll go out about 60 days, probably.
All right, I know when his sentencing is. It's August 20th.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he was just convicted in June.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I missed a bunch of it.
Oh, you did. That's right. Yeah, he was.
So, I went back and read the first description of the first video you put up, but
Yeah, I didn't change it.
It didn't click the year in my brain.
I don't know if I put that in there.
I think you did. You usually do.
I usually do, but I don't know if I did. And I didn't change it. I just kept it the same.
Yeah. Which is fine because it gives you like a good, synopsis of like what the trial's about without giving anything away,
Yeah, I changed it for today's, just since it was the last day. But yeah, he August 20th. So
well, when
I'll
the judge dismissed the jury, I thought he was going to say, "I offer you my condolences," but he didn't say that, but that's what I heard in my own mind, and I was like, wait, he didn't say that.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
You didn't snipe. Convicted him in June, sentencing in August. That's fast. Yeah, the judge was going to sentence him the next day. That's even faster. Snipe. Sorry for mostly lurking. I didn't see that bird coming at all. Sure, Snipe. Sure. Yes.
Snipe was just well,
Complete
Snipe
shocker.
didn't see it coming at all because he couldn't get to the computer fast enough because he was stuck to the chair he was sitting in.
We warned you about sitting naked.
We
Don't do
did.
that. Don't do
Good
that.
Lord.
It's South Dakota. It's summer. It's hot. Don't do that. You'll be sticking.
Unsweetened tea.
Delicious. Thank you.
Delicious.
I almost picked up a sweet tea just for fun. But
You
then I
should've.
saw the Real American Summer 2026. So
Unsweet tea.
I had to get that. And actually, I didn't have my glasses on at first. So I thought that said 250. So now I'm a little bummed.
So does it actually taste like pool water and sweat? 'Cause
No.
It's all American.
I don't drink water, I do drink water, but I don't drink water and sweat mixed together, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
My neighbor's on the
I'm
other.
confused now.
What? You love sitting in your chair naked? But
Yes,
your
but you don't
neighbors,
have
on the
to-
other hand, don't like it as much as you do.
Oh, Ash.
You were eating. Travesties of teas, not sweet tea. Sorry. Don't be
It's a travesty.
confused. You know you sit in your chair naked. You told us.
Yeah, you remember you said one time you were sitting in your chair and you had your boxes on. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't move. And then I was like, yeah, because your nuts are
nuts.
sticking to your chair because it's so dang hot.
I would like to know what some of the
Monster,
jurors
my
thought
God.
about him too, because I think it was. I was trying to listen to the voices. I think it may have slightly. The men might have had a slight majority. There was a couple voices in there I couldn't tell for sure if they were male or female voices. Conduced? No, well, that's not for me. That's for Gabby.
That's not for me. That's for you, Bad Dasser. That's for you, Bad Dasser. There you go.
I was
You just pushed it on me. No, that's not for me. That's for Gabby.
So, well, I was hoping whoever was going to be here because I know, would like to see these. But Gabby, you may have already looked. So I do have a couple of
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
pictures so that you can see. This is just at the front of my house, like away from my house. Haley, you'll be able to see my lane, aka driveway, part of it. Hopefully I can do this right. So obviously this was taken last winter, but this is what my house looked like. That was a view from my front porch last winter, and all those trees were there.
Wow, you can't even see your own lane.
You can't, just the tire tracks going down the lane. Yay, the lane.
Yay, the lane.
And now, minus, obviously, the equipment will not be here. And, of course, the guy showed up right when I went to go take the picture, so his truck's in there. But this is what it looks like now.
Wow.
So, all those trees were lost.
Wow.
The pine tree
Wow.
that's, like, in the front of the truck, that's actually the church's pine tree. And then the other pine tree that is off to the right of the picture, that is our only surviving pine tree there. And I don't know why. We're like, how did those two trees, because everything around, especially the church's pine tree, was destroyed. And then on the other side of that, our pine tree was that tree where the root ball was tipped up.
Yeah.
That tree was there. So how those two just were like, yeah, bring it. That's it. I don't understand.
Ash, back up. Well, no, she did. She was saying, "Where's the snow?" Because Ash, the
Oh,
snow
this
in that
is
picture is
winter.
probably like a thin layer.
That wasn't
And
much
she's
snow
like,
for us, Ash.
yeah. Ash is like, "That's the snow." She's like,
Yeah.
"That's
I mean,
cute.
it
That's
doesn't,
cute, AJ."
you know, make our door stay closed. And it's hard to see over to the left part. There's more openings over, like if you go, you can't see my cursor. So if you go over towards the front of the truck and then keep going left over to the other side of the driveway, where those other road, that other row of
The other
trees,
side of the lane. Yeah.
other side of the lane,
Right.
we lost part of the picture. I didn't even get it, but there's like 4 trees that we lost that would be in front of the truck going back towards my house, and then we lost some going down the driveway. Those are the trees that fell and took the power lines down that were hanging like spaghetti.
Oh, jeez. Well, they should have called Ash.
Yeah.
She would have chopped them down for them real quick.
So that part is done. The fence is down. My husband and we're debating, but I think I just gave in today about putting a fence back on that part. We have to put the same amount of linear fence that was damaged back up that the insurance saw that was damaged. But we have the whole back to do. So that's where the dogs are. That's where that fence is. And there's a lot of damage back there. But so I told him, I was like, if you don't want to put a fence back there, that's fine. Just mark the corners, just mark the property line, with the post. And then
Right.
I will compromise because I just want trees back there. They don't have to be 40-foot tall pine trees, but I want a row of trees that give me my privacy back. These people aren't at church
Right.
very much. It's not like they bother me. It's not them. It's the road. It's the,
Right.
it's the little kids that ride their bikes in the parking lot. It's like it's just all different for me, and I hate it.
Yeah, AJ's like, F them kids. I don't want to see little kids riding their bikes. They're a menace. They're
Well,
a menace.
They leave their toys all in the church parking lots. Like, just at least pick up your
Unbelievable.
toys.
It's a travesty, I tell you.
Yeah, no, and the funny thing is, we know them. My husband went to school with one of the sons that goes there, because the church is literally dying out. It's just was a lot of older people there, and they've lost a lot of them. So there's kind of just a family basically that goes there now, and I don't know if they have made amends, because their mother died, and then their dad started dating a woman that they didn't like. So they all quit
This
coming forever.
This is called small town living gossip, y'all. If
Well-
you don't know about it, it's serious.
So
okay?
they were all state troopers. They've all
Tell us.
retired from being state troopers. Their dad is now the chief of police in the neighboring town, not in my town. And then I don't know what the sons are doing, but it's kind of crazy. They have each of the sons have a ton of kids who I think also have kids now too. Like they could grow the church back, but no, it's just dying.
Age is like, guys, let's repopulate this church. Come on. It's,
That's right. I don't. That's right. And now the rest of the woods is damaged, so I can't. That's even harder.
yeah. You see?
It
It's just
does.
like, dang those kids and their dang toys all over the parking lot of the church.
I really want to just put
Arborvitae. They grow fast.
arborvitaes. Yep, they're
Yeah, they grow fast.
some are there's 3 sizes of them. I think they're
Yeah.
They're like the ones that grow in the shape of a cone, not the
Yep.
not the pillar ones. That's
Yeah.
what I want to put there, but I don't need them to be giant. I don't. So I just want the
They
privacy.
grow fast. They
Yeah.
grow fast. Even if you get them like smallish, they still grow super fast. Those.
Yeah, we've got some in the front of our house, like in between the house and the garage where we were supposed to put the breezeway, but my husband doesn't ever do anything small, so it's a room. We
Yeah.
put some there that are that have grown really, really fast. But yeah, it's just a money and time thing. Thank you.
Exactly, John.
I'll let my husband know. It did open up my property and I hate it.
You gotta have some privacy for possum hunts, obviously. I mean, get with it, people. You gotta have privacy to hunt possums. See? Did you hear Mr. Gabby? He's like, that's what she said.
That's what she said. The one thing I'm hunting in my yard is skunks. So possums are allowed to stay. Skunks. I think all the skunks are gone. Knock on wood. I haven't seen any since that one ran down the driveway that one day. But I did see a little baby deer today was running in my yard with his little spots. I'm like, oh look, you guys are back, because there was two living in the back woods.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if they're still alive. Like, I don't know if they made it through that storm or not. And they would drive Hera crazy. I'm like, you guys like can look at each other and be, like you kind of look alike.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's where we're at. We'll get started on the backyard next week. I think my husband's mowing today, but put one of those tall ones
Mulberry are nice.
next to those fall evergreens. You know what, Snipe?
You know what, AJ? Send those kids to Snipes Lane.
They're going to South
See
Dakota.
how he likes it.
You need to plant something. You never know, there could be a polygamous family brewing nearby. It could be worse.
You know what, Ronnie? That's such a Ronnie thing to say.
We actually don't. We have some raccoons, mostly possums. Rabbits come and go. We get foxes. So I don't know if the foxes eat the rabbits and then that they don't show up so much because they're dead. But then they'll be back because they're rabbits. But there really hasn't been a whole lot of wildlife out here since the storm, which is fine.
Theme design?
I don't want any paint design. That's why I'm not taking Snipe's advice.
No.
But yeah, so that's it.
She'll have an arborvitae sculpted to you.
Well, yeah. I told
yard.
my husband, I'm like, the arborvitaes are they're going to get taller than the house, and we didn't really want them to do that. We wanted to keep them
Trim them back.
So I'm like, we're going to have to trim those things back now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. They're pretty resilient plants.
Absolutely. So they're, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But right now, I just feel like the whole world can see me.
Peafowl inspired.
Hey, they were here. They were here. They haven't been back. We thought they were back because we thought we heard them in the woods. But we didn't. That
looks like God.
Like a God.
Like a God.
And I wish I would have got a better picture of this tree here. The tree branch that's sticking out closest to the house is the tree that we lost. 2 huge branches from, well, 3 that hit the house, but it took out half of that freaking tree. And it's crazy. It is crazy. So, but the arborist said it's good. But yeah, so that was a mess. And I'm thankful for this guy and his equipment because
yeah, right.
He burned all that stuff. He buried the root balls of everything. He's gonna sell the trunk that's laying down. There's two halves to that trunk laying down there. I don't know if it's worth anything, or if it's not. Anything that we can recoup is better than nothing. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, it would have taken
Cane
us
trees.
forever to get that done by ourselves. So,
Yeah, for sure.
onto the backyard, which will be just us.
Oh boy.
so yay. But anyways, that's what we've been working on and dealing with, and good times. So that being said, and also I have my appointment coming up on the 12th. I don't know if I told you guys that or not, which will determine if I have to have, which should determine, I'm assuming it will determine if I have to have surgery or not, and if I do have to have surgery, which kind. So it will either be an easy one, which will take like a day to recover, or it'll be one that takes like 6 weeks to recover from. And I don't know yet. So I've been waiting. Like, I need to take a break. So it's going to be sporadic because I need to get things ready, just in case I do have to have the bad surgery, which is a resection of my intestine, and I don't really want to do that. But Carmen and Gabby have said they will pick up some streams. I will pick up some streams when I can. So, I don't know yet. See you later, Chris. So
Bye,
I don't know
Chris.
what the schedule is going to be. It won't be a trial. We'll just do like Carmen and Gabby will probably do some hangout streams. If I can jump on, and then with those guys, we'll watch some, screaming banshee body cam videos. You sent a photo of what to share when you're done? Did you email it to me? I don't know where you're talking about, Carmen.
She didn't send it in the group message, so she must have sent it to you privately because
I don't have
clearly
anything.
I am no longer her bestie. So
I don't have anything. Okay. I got it. Why is it not showing up on here? All right, I do have it. So
clearly, AJ, you're more important to her than I am. I mean, that is so rude. You know what? It came full circle, didn't it? Didn't that just come full circle? I mean, good Lord.
So I'm on the fence. Like, I talk to you guys all the time about, oh my gosh, my stomach is so loud. Like, people like, go eat. I did. That's the problem. I want that fixed. I don't necessarily, I hesitate to say this, they can put a balloon in there and like inflate that. Not like a cocaine balloon or anything like that's going to get me in trouble.
Well, because if you need something like that and it's going to save you some money, I can hook you up with a guy I know. So, just giving you some options there.
But if that'll fix it, I'm fine with that. That's a day recovery, no problem.
You're going to have a passport, though.
But I don't have one, so.
Well, we all know that's a lie because we know you, wink, wink, no Colombians.
Who says they don't come here?
Cannot confirm nor deny it. Still, AJ.
The hell and back I just went through to pet all the things was intense and awesome. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable, Carmen. Don't touch anything. You know what? We're going to put you in a goddamn bubble. Wrap you in bubble wrap and send you out in the universe.
I don't know what to do with her.
She's unbelievable. She's unbelievable. Touch nothing. What don't you understand about that?
Yeah,
clearly, everything.
Got a fence, AJ Mule. Yeah, I don't want to be one of those. But The other surgery sounds awful and scary. Like, there's too many things that can go wrong with that. And I kind of don't like that. I don't like that one. All right, where'd you go? But I just want it to be fixed, and I want it to be better. And I know there's a problem. So, there she is.
Wow. What did you do, Carmen? You know what? Are we going to have to be pirates again? Because, good Lord.
She's a dirty girl. Look at
Oh,
that.
would you mow the lawn?
She mowed. Yeah.
Whack your head in some of the trees and stuff? What's going on with your face?
Yeah,
Why do you look...
She's like shaking her to make sure there's no black widows up there. She's
Yeah.
like, black widows,
Yeah,
go
it's
away.
like, why do you look less white right now?
She's
You look
dirty.
like you got a nice little dusty tan.
Looks like Opie Taylor was wood burning.
Yes. No, seriously, that's exact. Yes, Snipe Hunter. Yes, exactly.
Cheyenne said, I have to hose off outside first. I don't blame her.
Well, you know what? If Iris was here, she'd be like, "Who's that? Why is that person Mexican? That looks like Carmen."
What happened? Oh, Carmen. Well, Cheyenne's birthday is Saturday, so
Oh. How old is she
happy.
gonna be? 27. She's a young little thing, ain't she?
No, she will be 31, I believe.
Get out of here.
I think she'll be 31.
31?
I think so.
I'm way old.
I think she's just a little bit younger than Carmen. Now, Haley. That Dazzler might take that the wrong way.
Come and mow my lawn, damn it. Well, Ash is always asking Carmen to, inspect her carpet and come clean her carpet and all that stuff. So,
Ronnie is saying,
Yeah.
my people.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She's going to be 30. Okay. I couldn't remember. I was thinking that was last year.
Wow. I'm so old.
Yeah. Bree was saying, it's amazing. You're 35 to me today, and I'm 34.
Wow.
I was like, well, one of us is correct.
Rude.
It's not me.
Not me.
So I'm not exactly sure when I'll be back. It might be this Thursday. I don't know. Just depends on what's going on. I will definitely be back after I know the results and what the plan is, if any. They may just be like, hey, you know what you need to do? Suck it up, Buttercup, and just deal with your loud stomach. And then I will just buy myself an insulated shirt with soundproofing on it.
A sound. We're gonna have to contact Bry because he might be able to get a hazmat suit that's soundproofed
So,
that you could wear underneath your clothes.
yes,
No one would ever know.
like a
except for us.
bulletproof vest, but only soundproof. I just need a soundproof vest. So
And you know what? If that doesn't work, I got you. You can just, those like ace bandages where they wrap like if you have a sprained wrist. So you take one of those and you take a pillow and you just wrap it around your stomach so it muffles the sound. That's like the hood way.
you know what I
taking care of
think
that.
my stomach would do? It would say, "Challenge accepted."
And then I'd be like, all right, motherfucker, I got you. And then I'll come up with something else.
It'll be like, we're gonna make her look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man by the end of this.
By the end of it, AJ will just be sitting in her chair, and I'll just be in the video with her, just wrapping her with pillows and just duct taping shit to her so that we hear no sound but her actual voice.
I'll be back against the wall. We'll have some
Yeah.
pillows. Against that
have, like-
black wall with my white chair, Ronnie.
Yeah, oh, dis, Ronnie, dis. I'll have AJ will be duct taped to the back wall, and I'll have like a paper cup with a string duct taped to her mouth so we can all hear her.
People are just going to hear that part and be like, what are those two doing?
Clearly, you never played the game telephone. I mean, good lord, people, get with it.
Run the sink to cover the sound. Up, I only had
Yes.
one down here. People are gonna be like, "Did you hear that Gabby was gonna duct tape AJ to the wall,
That's gonna be the next one that surfaces.
and she was gonna give her a cup with a string on it?"
Yeah, Flashban's gonna message me in a couple days and be like, "Did you like assault AJ?" Like, God dang it! People will believe anything. Sounds stinky to me. You see?
That's
He's
right.
Down. Rawr.
Oh my gosh.
Rawr,
Rar,
rawr, rawr.
rar, rar. No medical gaslighting you.
Either way, we got you, and you guys will have to put up with me and Carmen for a little bit.
That's right. Whatever it takes to get to the root cause of issue fix it. Yes. I'm trying. It's been mostly me trying to get them to listen to me. Like, I finally was like, this is getting worse. Something has to give. Like, something is there. Something is wrong. And I like drinking coffee this morning. I'm like, it's freaking coffee. It's coffee. We're crying out loud. It just should slide right through. But no, it did not. That didn't give me a warm, fuzzy feeling. I know. I don't want Kevin's leftovers. I want my own duct tape, damn it. I want a brand new roll. Well, Cheyenne did ask me in all seriousness if she could tie you up at our wedding reception. I just looked at her and said, I beg your pardon. Did you just ask to tie my mom up? Approved. Unapproved.
Double approved if I can be there and videotape it. I'll help with the completion of this.
Unapproved.
We'll put a big net over her.
Unapproved. Yeah, they're listening. It's okay. It is for me too. I'm used to I'm used to having to be a little bit pushy. But there was a misunderstanding from me to where I thought the narrowing was. And now that that's been corrected and I know that it's not where I thought it was. So there is an issue. There's an issue. He knows there's an issue, and he thinks there is a small obstruction there. I know that I've seen that in his notes. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm like trying to not be my own medical doctor here. And to no pun intended, I'm just kind of trying to listen to what my gut's telling me. You know, it's horrible. I know. And it's just, I just need to get ready. And if it turns out I get ready for nothing, well, then everything's done and I'm ready. Like, okie dokie.
Right. I think me and you are very similar in that way, where we hear something and you immediately, you don't think of the positive. You're just like, okay, what's the worst case scenario first? You know, I have to prepare my brain for that first. And then when it's not that, you're not let down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Hang on. You keep talking.
Well, dang. All right. You know what, Carmen? Come get your dang dog. I know what she's going to say. My dog's an angel.
I can just hear him running. Like that way.
Yeah.
I just need him to go that way, then they'll go out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Triple if you
there's
get to see
not
the
going to be
tape.
live streamed of me being tied up at a wedding. And there's no. Yes, absolutely. And I've been looking. I've been kind of looking at stuff. Oh, she wouldn't. Whatever. She's the biggest chicken in the yard.
Hey, Carmen, stop. We all know that's your dog. She's a goddamn afraid of a grate in the ground, for goodness sake.
She's afraid of an air vent.
That's what I mean. The air vents in the ground.
Yeah, she is a big chicken. I don't even know what she's barking at. She doesn't know what she's barking at. There's nobody here.
She's barking that there's that one day their trees were there and then now they're not. That's what she's barking at.
Oh, I guess she's barking at Todd walking in the backyard where she can't go yet.
Yeah, but she knows him. That's the thing. It's so funny. Like, she knows who he is, and she is still, like...
She's like, oh my gosh.
Protectively barking. Like, who are you, sir?
She's so ridiculous. It's like, she'll bark at one window and then go to the other window. I'm like, those are on two opposite sides of the house. There's not people on both sides. There's not animals on both sides. There's no one.
She sees one in one window, then she goes to the other window. No one's there. She's still barking.
and she gets Hera to do that. And the Hera's like looking around, barking, like, I don't know what I'm barking at. I'm like, yeah, so stop. And Hera's like, I won't. Actually, she would. If I yelled up there right now, she would. What's up, Flash? How you doing? How was rehearsal? Hope you all sang your hearts out. What did she say? Yes, there will be. She promises. What was she promising? Oh, no, there won't.
There will. We're going to coordinate this.
We can do this to infinity. For infinity. Whatever. And beyond. I don't care. We'll Toy Story this thing. No.
I know a guy with a big human net. We got this.
I know a woman with some scissors.
Oh, do you? Well, I'm going to call
Actually,
control.
I know two. One's in the States and one's down the road, or one is not in the States. So I'm covered. You Border Patrol, whatever.
Who has the scissors? Who's in the States that has...
Bree, when she cut up Madison Spaghetti.
Oh, she yeah, but she
and
ain't
Bree,
my guy.
Bree will tower you.
Oh, I don't care about... You think I'm afraid of a tower? I monkey crawled a dude at a bar who was 6'2". I'm not afraid of Bree.
Good grief. Oh, now Woody and Buzzy coming out to play.
Into it.
They are just ridiculous. She probably ran by the air vent and was like, oh, shit.
She just hopped right over. She's like, gallop.
She does. She does the Scooby-Doo run.
Yep.
Like, she slides all over the place. I'm like, you could have walked away faster than you trying to run away. Like,
oh, Shaggy.
It's like, ruh-roh, that noise that it makes when they're trying to run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. I'm like, you fell 6 times. Like, you could have just walked and been to the other room.
She tripped once over her own tail, twice over her own back paw.
That would scare her even more. It's so funny because there's one in our bathroom which she does not have to go in. And she will walk up to the door and look in, like, she's like sneaking up on it. And then she'll run away. I'm like, what are you doing? You can just walk by it. You have to, like, go out of your way to look at the vent. Like, just walk. Just walk by it. You do it all the time. Yeah, she's a beast. That got beat by an air vent. Except in the winter. She doesn't care about him so much. It's just the cold air she doesn't like. They are just running. All right. Well, that's all I got. So, I'm sorry to leave you in the hands of these 2 hooligans, as Ash would say.
Get bent, hooligans. That's what we're changing the channel to right after AJ leaves. We're changing it to Get Bent. USA, USA.
We should have changed it to the Island of Misfits, because that's what we all are.
That's a great name. AJ's Island of Misfits. That'd be amazing.
Yep. I was like, dang.
Misfit Island. Ooh, that's got a great ring to it.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
See?
Haley, you missed it. Ash jumped in the chat in the very beginning of the live, and she was like, "Get bent, you hooligans!" Yes. And I was like, "Great way to start this stream and a conversation, in my opinion."
See, Carmen, you're just proving my point. And it's just going to be making pasta. USA, petting things, and BDSM. All right. That's going to sum up
Woo!
Carmen's Saturday night.
And it's gonna be like ADHD. Let's do this.
The Get Bent
It's gonna be. Yes. See, Flash fans down.
The
Flash fans,
GBG.
don't laugh. You're a part of that gang now. Whether you like it or not, you're one of us. One of us. See, Haley's in. Haley's in.
Or
Snipe's
Sean.
like, what?
Is Sean in or is Haley in?
Sean is in. Sean is definitely in. If you saw the picture of Sean, you knew he was born to be in.
Why did you? Well, he is a guy.
Why did you have to remind me? What? USA.
20-hour stream. Never managed to leave. Woohoo! We're gonna have a party. Carmen also, or Haley. Carmen, I don't know if you were here or not, but Flash fan, you just got back from church, sir.
It's fine. He'll repent next Sunday.
You repent right now. Oh, you're
He's over
you're
there
Haley
singing,
again.
Hallelujah. Then he comes in and shouts, I don't do threesomes.
It's like so. Yeah, or Gabby Ash put the Canadian flag in on YouTube, but in StreamYard, because that doesn't show up apparently.
So funny.
It just said, well, it actually said ka ka ka, but I just said it said ka ka.
It was like Ash was laughing, and then she put the Canadian flag, and it was like, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face. Ka 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 ka, ka 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 ka, ka 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 ka. So I was like, dang, Ash, you're gonna send StreamYard a serious letter saying that you're offended, that they offended your country's flag.
Oh, that's so funny.
They called it shitty, like as if they were a toddler.
What
Caca.
What happens if we put ours in? It probably puts ours in there.
Hold on. Well, yeah, I bet you it does, those effing bastards. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. What does it say?
Us, or sus.
Us. Us, 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 us.
Or you sus.
You know what? That kind of sounds correct, actually. You know what? Maybe StreamYard is onto something. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Don't grab your rosemary beads. Don't grab those.
Don't grab your rosemary beads.
Don't. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's all I got. So.
That's all I got.
This trial was.
Caca, caca. Ash is sending bird sounds now.
What is? Well, we got one flag in
Irish?
IE. We got.
Irish.
Is that Italy and Norway?
Oh, wait. Scotland? No. French? No, wait. What the hell is it? Red Cross? What is happening?
Isn't Norway the cross? I don't know.
Haley, dang it. Why don't you just put up the England flag? Because that's where you got
England and Ireland.
Get out of it. That's not England. That's the Red Cross.
I thought your guys' flag had blue on it.
Hey, Squid.
Hey, Squid.
That's what I thought, too.
I thought you had
You see?
England.
Dang
Good
it.
Lord. Well, good Lord, caca.
Yeah. Caca. Like you have anything to say, caca.
I thought, oh, England. I don't know my flags.
That's the UK
I know
flag,
my
not
flag.
England. So Squid said that's the
UK
flag,
flag.
not England. Okay, so I'm not used to. I thought that was the Red Cross flag.
I thought it was Norway. It's the England flag, not the Union Jack. Okay. We need a fun with flags episode.
We really do. You know what?
We
That would
kind
be
of
a
do.
great Thursday episode with me and Carmen. Fun with flags.
And you
Let's learn
guys
about flags.
can put them all up in YouTube and see what comes up in StreamYard.
Yes, that would be amazing and hilarious at the same time.
The Union flag is for United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. There are 4 countries in the UK.
Who said that?
Haley.
Oh, Haley. Of course she did. Did you walk all the way down your lane to read that to us? You little feisty mouse, you.
So
Yeah. Let me know, Carmen.
yeah, she's joking. She doesn't want to be at. She does not want to do this party.
And go until people leave my house. Yeah, I'll do it with you.
So
Let me know. Let me know.
Squid, Flashman, Carmen, you guys weren't here. I put up these pictures to show the before. This is before the tornado. Obviously, this was winter. Not Ash's Canadian winter. This is
Not even
her spring winter.
not even a Massachusetts winter.
It's not even like pre-winter.
Yeah.
So those are all the trees down by the church before, and this is what we have after, and it sucks.
Yeah. And so they didn't so the trees are gone, but they didn't just gain the truck in spite of the trees, and they didn't gain that building behind it. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, that or the propane tank. They got a big one though.
Yeah.
They got a 1,000-gallon one. Luckies. We don't have
Unbelievable.
that for no more than they're there. We should switch.
Those dang kids leaving their toys everywhere. Just blast. It's a travesty.
It's a travesty.
Complete travesty.
And now, Haley, you see my my lane, my driveway.
You have such a lovely lane.
It's very long. It's a long lane.
She's like, it's very long. That was amazing. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. We should do it again.
It's a beautiful sweeping drive. It is. It is. It's very a little dusty.
Trimming the bushes makes things look bigger.
I've heard that.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. AJ is rich. She lives on an estate with her own lane. Yep. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. When you get to what they call a road at the end of that lane, you'll be like, "Oh, sorry."
Well, when you told me that Haley called the driveway a lane, the next day I opened my garage. I skipped all the way down my lane to my mailbox, and I was like, I'm skipping down the lane. I'm skipping down the lane to get me post.
Cheyenne said if I stream on Saturday, she'll invite the sheriff, and because he's such a nice guy and would have no idea what he was walking into, he'd say, "Oh, okay, sounds like I'll be busy."
Yeah, but you know what? Actually, the sheriff would actually end up on live with me and you because he'd be so confused.
Because
He would be, yeah.
it would be like a live episode of Cops chasing around some furries or something. I don't know.
Squid, I'm not the spokesperson for Massachusetts, all right? Nor am I the spokesperson for Massachusetts courts, okay? I can't even get this beaver released into the wild because she's such a goddamn little whore bitch diva. And the place she is, look it up. I mean, it's terrible. Never mind the court system. We got to take care of this beaver first, so we're not paying taxes on that.
So, Bad boys, bad boys. So, Ronnie, the truck. So this is just the guy that has the equipment here. That's his truck. So it'll be gone. And then these are I know you can't see my cursor and I'm moving it. The truck and then the two pieces of equipment sitting next to it will be gone. Where you see the propane tank back there, that's the property line. So all that dirt is where the trees were.
Yeah. So basically, when he moves his truck, you'll have a better vision of the kids riding their bike once he moves that truck out of the way.
Well, I won't. It'll still be just in between the end of the church and the pine tree.
And AJ's out there. Oh, dang it! Get off my property!
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn!
I don't care listen, I really don't care if they ride their bikes on the church property.
No, I know. We're just messing with
I don't care. But I do think it's rude to leave your toys there, especially if you leave them there and they have to drive around them to park on Sunday. I think that's rude.
Well, AJ, I mean, let's be real. It's just one family
But it
who
doesn't
goes to that church,
at
so
the
it's probably their kids, so they're used to it, you know?
No, it's not their kids. I know it's the people. It's not. But that's been going on for quite a few years when there were more people there. So it's kind of like, and they let their dogs run around. So the dogs were running up to people that are trying to go into church. And I just your dog shouldn't be running around because they should be on your property. I don't want their poop in my yard because my dogs aren't running around to go poop in your yard. And you wouldn't like it if they did because Hera would leave a big mess. But, so I just feel bad for them. I just don't like it. Nobody else lets their animals run around. Except the peacocks. But that was an accident. Yeah. I really am not a get off my lawn person.
No. We're just
but also, I don't want you on my lawn.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, those dang kids, why don't they put their toys away? And then AJ's like, God, did you see that one? They threw their sandal over the line.
Hera wouldn't do that. She'd be like, oh my gosh, I want to love him so much. Rue would be like, I'm going to bark at him. I am a get off my lawn. I am too.
Squid, same. Absolutely same. Yes.
Okay, I will say this. I am not a get off my lawn person because they haven't been on my lawn.
Well, yeah. Until
if they were on my lawn.
Okay, for goodness sake, when you have someone driving by your house and huck an entire bag that has half a 10-piece chicken nugget in it on your friggin' lawn, call me, sister.
Yeah, I don't have that. And I also had the trees and the fence to keep them off my lawn. Mm-hmm. So there was a boundary there. We'll see. We'll see what happens because they've obviously have gotten older as we've lived here. 2 of them, I think, have graduated high school now. I'm not sure how many are left. It just seems like there's always more dogs and more kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too.
Good? Me too. I'm a don't touch my shit.
I will not do.
Absolutely.
Yes, Stand By Me, Hera Sick Balls. I love Stand By Me. Boom, baba, boom, baba.
Oh, caw-caw.
Also, Canada is now the crow country.
Yeah. Caw-caw.
StreamYard said so. We're going to go with that one and not the one we were going with earlier.
Yeah. Caca.
Yes. Yes. You're like, don't touch my barbell.
Yeah. Oh my God. I hear you.
You're like, Phil, don't touch my barbell.
Yeah. I'm like that with my husband with certain things. I'm like, why the hell did you even touch this part of the house at all?
Yes.
Move along, sir.
I won't. I won't.
I hope you don't end up on the next worst neighbor. No, that's not gonna happen.
I literally
Caw.
stopped weed eating. I laughed too hard. Boom, bop.
Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom.
See, me too. And I want, Madison's not running around that far away from me in our yard, but when she can and wants to, I don't want her to have to worry about stepping in dog crap shouldn't be
Right.
there.
Canada.
Canada. Phil Collins.
That's the
Oh my gosh.
chia.
Okay. Well, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So
ADHD for you.
I know. Squirrel. I haven't seen many of those around either. There
I
were
saw one
like a
maybe
ton in our yard.
I saw one maybe 2 months ago. I was like, what? Oh, what's happening with all the dang squirrels? What's going on over here? Oh my God, Mr. Squid. We have all the laptops, iPads, whatever, sitting under the living room TV, and he consistently takes my laptop into my office. Why the fuck would I use my laptop in my office? That would piss me off. Squid, I hear ya. Preach it, girl. Preach it.
I have a desktop in the office. Yep. My laptop
Unbelievable.
follows me upstairs and it stays up there all weekend and pretty much every night after I get done streaming. I unhook it and take it upstairs so I can work on it on the next day, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my husband's like, "Why is this on the table?" Because that's where I said it.
Mm-hmm. But you know what, Squid? Exactly. I understand. I was like, breathe, Squid, breathe.
Sometimes you don't want to. Can I send you a
No.
box full of them? Full of what?
For what? Who said that? Of laptops? You absolutely can send me a box full of laptops anytime.
What's he sending?
Squid?
What are you sending?
I don't know. Hey, good night,
Wow,
Bad Dazzer.
Flash fan.
What do you say?
Squid, break his laptop. That'll teach him.
You know what,
Yeah.
Squid? Never mind Flash
Absolutely.
fan. He's riding the high of not having a threesome at church
Oh,
tonight.
squirrels. No.
So, oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine
Squid.
opening a box full of squirrels?
No. It's been kind of peaceful because my dog's not constantly trying to catch them. They'll be back. They just have to rebuild. They're rebuilding just like we are.
You see that, Flash fan? You see what Squid did? That's how you know. Squid got your back.
What's
She
the
would
name?
never break it. She would just send it to you. That's a good friend, Squid. That's a good friend.
Ha. I see what you did there, Squid. Okie doke, guys. I'll see you when I see
All
you.
right.
I can't tell you when the two
And
hooligans are going to see you.
I'll either see you Saturday, maybe, for a fun, weird,
Maybe
party
we'll all see
night,
you
or
a week from today.
or definitely Thursday. My God,
Maybe
send
we'll
me the box.
We'll see you a week from
Carmen.
today. No.
Got it.
No. No. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Woke up tripping, skies were blue. Said this ain't right, there's no storm due. Stepped outside, shirt stuck to my chest. Not rain, not fog, it's corn at its best. Fields all standing like leafy men. First firing hard again and again. Who knew stalks could sweat like that? Mother Nature needs a thermostat. Corn sweat's real, not a joke. So muggy you can nearly choke. Humidity, nah, it's plant perspiration. Midwest swamping the whole damn nation. Corn sweat dripping down my face. Welcome to the corniest place. It ain't just eating, it ain't just stew. It's that hot moisture maize making soup out of you. Farmer grins from his tractor throne. Says that's just the corn breathing on its own. I tried a fan, I tried some ice, but the air's so thick it's cooking rice. It's the only time I miss the snow, and sweet corn makes your armpits blow. I swear the ears are out to kill, turning July into a hot wet grill. Corn sweat's real, not a joke, so muggy you can nearly choke. Humidity, nah, it's plant perspiration. Midwest swamping the whole damn nation. Corn sweat dripping down my face. Welcome to the corniest place. It ain't just heat and it ain't just dew. It's that high moisture maize making soup out of you. Corn sweat is real, not a joke, so muggy you can nearly choke. Humidity, nah, it's plant perspiration. Midwest swamping the whole damn nation. Corn sweat dripping down my face. Welcome to the corniest place. It ain't just heat and it ain't just dew. It's that hot moisture maize making soup out of you.